I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We lose together. We rise, we fall together. Together we overcome. Together we can be stopped. We will reach those goals we set together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. For Chelsea, okay. We will lose together. Together we win. We rise, we fall together. Kò séwu lọ́rọ̀. I am a Chelsea fan. Irọ́ lẹ́lẹ́gàn ń pa wá. I am a Chelsea fan. Níbi àwọn ọlọ́tẹ̀ àtàsílẹ̀. We will lose together. Together we can be strong. We rise, we fall together.
Yes, guys. Yes, people. We are back. Back after another victory. First time in God knows how long at a home league game. Oh, wait. It was Luton. Carnival weekend. Can't forget that. Yeah, this club is so fucking chaotic. But we won. We actually showed some mentality. We actually showed a little bit of grit. We didn't bottle it. Thank the Lord we didn't bottle it. When I saw the referee go to the VAR monitor, I thought, fuck, here we go. We've actually thrown another 2-goal lead at home. We've actually done it again. And we caught life. Thankfully, it hit him in the face. From where I was sitting, I couldn't really tell for the life of me. I thought we fucked it for a second. But we got the win. Brighton get battered again at home. They can hold that. You man think we got a rivalry. We don't have a rivalry. It's just pest control. And you guys are just our feeder club. We are the Liverpool. You are the Southampton. Don't forget your place. Move on. It is what it is. Thank God we showed at least some mentality. I say mentality. I mean, like most of the players. Conor Gallagher, you're a fucking idiot and you nearly cost us that game. I have to say that first and foremost. Said the same thing about Reece James last week. Petulant. But the problem that I have is that discipline was such a big issue coming out of the Newcastle game. And then this is the response. Another 2 stupid yellows from our captain. It's not good enough. Yet again, 2 yellows and a half. The first person to do that since Conor Gallagher last year against Leicester City. You've got to be a lot calmer. The first yellow, I didn't really get too much of a sight on it, but when you're on a yellow, you need to be smarter. You can't be giving away silly fouls like that, especially when the defense are in a good position. Nobody was being caught out or anything. The defense was all in their natural positions. They were calm, they were composed, and the man goes and clamps into somebody. It's stupid. It nearly threw the game away. Nearly threw the fucking game away. Thank God it didn't. But the discipline still needs to improve. It still needs to improve. But thankfully, we did enough to get the result anyway. We did well on the corners, even though we started a little bit iffy on the corner front. We started dominating in the air a little bit more. Badiashile, really smart move from him for the first goal. Jackson gets another assist from the second. Ball crosses the line from Levi Colwill. It's 2-0 Chelsea. Things should be in cruise control. Then Colwill doesn't really close down his man. That we can see the goal. I don't know whoever the guy's name is who scored. And then we give away the stupid fucking red card. And at this point, I think we're really doing the Tottenham. We're really doing what Tottenham did against us a few weeks ago. We're just throwing this fucking game away. But we showed grit. We defended well. We sat back. I think we went to a back 5. Brighton were at such a disadvantage going into this game that it actually benefited us as well. The whole lack of game time and injuries and 2 games a week, they didn't look at their best. They didn't look at their best at all. Oh, well. Not going to use that as an excuse, but it worked out to our favor in this game, and we deserve a little bit of luck. We deserve a bit of luck. We have been fucked over so differently this season. We deserve a bit of luck coming out of this game. Thankfully, we got something we can build on now. The run looks a lot easier coming out of this Brighton game. We go to a Manchester United team on Wednesday that has a bag of shit, and if we can't beat them, when are we going to fucking beat them? Every year we play them, they happen to be in an even bigger decline than the year before. And every year we don't seem to beat them. Now Reece James is back. Now Cucurella is back. Go and get me 3 points. After that, it's a calm run of games. Don't fuck it up again like we did the first time. Everton is there. Who else is there? Wolves, Sheffield United, Crystal Palace, Luton. There is a brilliant opportunity for a run of wins to be built. By that point, Nkunku should be back. Lavia should be back. We should be in a much more comfortable position. So make it count on the board because, we shouldn't be mid-table. In spite of the results and everything, we should be aspiring for a lot higher than that. We shouldn't be around the Evertons. We shouldn't be around the Crystal Palaces. We should be looking a lot higher than that. So it's about time to start flexing our muscles. Get ourselves into the right position by January and then strengthen by then. But we're in a very good position by now. Big up to everybody that's locked in, though. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. Let me know what you guys are saying. Big up to everybody. Big up to Jason saying Nkunku next match get some minutes, I hope. Maybe. We don't even know what his situation is. He wasn't on the bench again for today's game. So I feel like you'd be lucky to see him get 10, 15 minutes against United. Big up to CNAC saying, Gallagher has been our best midfielder this season. Some Chelsea content creators, not you, Lewis. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging me. I don't know about that. Looks like someone spiked Galado's puppy chow with that white girl. Oh boy, because he was back to normal. Bro, Conor Gallagher will always Conor Gallagher at a certain point. We can all acknowledge that he's improved, but anybody saying best midfielder this season, anybody saying player of the season shouts, how down bad are we? Gallagher's improved. Let's just leave it there and move on. Let's not start overdoing it because you backed the Cobham boy from the start and you want to start flexing because he's got a few good performances. Mentally, this guy still needs to improve. He still needs to show a lot more for the experience that he has in the Premier League because he's got 3 years in this league now. You need to be doing better. You were in the same position this time last year where you got 2 yellow cards in a half. Why are you moving stupid now and doing it again? You're meant to be the captain, meant to be the leader. You need to do better. You need to be doing a lot better. We said the same thing for Reece James last week, so no one can say we're not consistent. Reece James was naive last week. Conor Gallagher was naive this week. Where I won't just single out Gallagher is that the discipline in general is not good enough for the squad. The discipline as a whole is not good enough. We now have at least 44 yellow cards in the league, which is the most by a mile. And this is despite having one of the highest possession stats in the league. You know how crazy that is? It's not a case of we're chasing the game and we're making silly fouls to try and save ourselves. No, we're just being erratic. We're being naive, we're being petulant at times as well. We're starting arguments in high intensity situations. We need to be able to keep our heads a lot more. We really need to be keeping our heads a lot better than what we've been doing in the last few games and the entire season, in all honesty. The entire season. We need to be doing a lot better. Obviously, I do think experience plays a part with that. But we're here now. We've been in this position. We are earmarking discipline as a problem. So I need to see an improvement in that. I need to see players keep their heads a bit more. I need to see players stop getting booked for dissent. And the manager as well. Everyone just stop getting booked for dissent. That would be nice. I know the referees are fucking frustrating and everything. But the last thing we need with stupid decisions is stupid cards on top. Just holds us back. When we got Penn feared a bit who was taking it. Honestly, I wasn't that worried. You're always meant to have an advantage on penalties anyway. If you don't score, then worry. Until then, it is what it is. It is what it is. Plus, we're 2-1 up anyway. Man, so yeah, we're always playing with fire. I hear it. But when are we going to grow up? When are we going to grow up? That's the real question. I get it. We're always playing with fire. We're always capable of a fuck up, but it doesn't mean that I have to expect it from them. We have to keep the standards high in general. We need to improve. We need to improve mentally. We got a win today. We showed some drive. If anything, there was some positives mentally. There was some negatives mentally. The negatives is the discipline. The positivity is that we held on. We held on the entire second half down to 10 men. I think we managed the game pretty well, in all honesty. Did well. Yeah, it's either Palmer. It might just be Palmer. I was going to say maybe Caicedo, but even compared to Palmer's performances, Palmer's been a lot more consistent. He was good again coming off the bench, by the way. It's probably just him. It wouldn't be Gallagher. I picked Caicedo before I picked Gallagher. I picked Enzo before I picked Gallagher. I picked Disasi before I picked Gallagher. Gusto. There's a lot of players I picked before him. A lot of players. Yeah, I heard Gallagher nearly got sent off. I'm not Gallagher, sorry. I heard Caicedo nearly got himself sent off. I didn't see the second one. I heard it was apparently dissent. But if that's the case, yet again, discipline. Discipline needs to improve. Big up to Luke. Big up to Warrior. Hey, Warrior, see, the thing about Enzo Fernandez is he just doesn't get enough GNA. He just doesn't get enough GNA, man. That's why, in spite of all the good passing and everything, nobody cares. But hey, they're not going to be talking about that tonight, are they? When it rains, it pours for Enzo Fernandez. My guy bagged the double. All them Arsenal fans chatting shit about Enzo Fernandez's GNA. Why does he have more league goals now than Martinelli and Jesus? Riddle me that. Riddle me that, please. Uncomfortable conversations. Very uncomfortable conversations. People aren't ready for that conversation, but we will bring that up on A-listers, of course. I want to run that tired Enzo GNA narrative. We will be there. Oh, we will be there. We will be there. Lavia Blockbuster return as well. We shall be there. Big up to CCP. Big up to everybody in here. Gallagher's already given the apology. I'm not going to rip him for it. Fair enough. Apologize and own up to your shit. But improve. Improve mentally. That's the second time now you've had 2 yellow cards in a half. Next time I see you get a dumb yellow, I need to see you improve mentally. I need to see you not going into rash challenges. Then I'm going to see improvement in you. Until then, nah, still scary. Although we all agree he has improved this season. It's just a case of as soon as Lavian and Cuckoo's fit, he's probably the one leaving. Bye-bye. Good squad player. It's calm. We'll take it. Everyone's saying Caicedo was lucky. Okay, maybe he should have been off then. I might have to look back at it. Yeah, big up to my guy Enzo, man. We all knew he was doing his job in general. Enzo was one of the last problems that we had in the squad. The real problem was that our attack wasn't burying chances. Our defense was starting to leak. Set pieces, crosses, mentality. Not the midfield. Not the midfield at all. I said most consistent midfielder. No. Sorry. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. You see how things change within a week. First 1 week, Enzo Fernandez is the most criticized guy within the squad. Suddenly he's got more goals in the league than Jesus and Martinelli. It's crazy. It's crazy. Could we sack Ten Hag on Wednesday? Maybe. Part of me feels like Ten Hag, if he loses, he ain't going to last till the Liverpool game because they got absolutely cooked last year. And that was when they were in a good part of the season. If they're now in this mess and they're still not improving, why the fuck would you send him to Anfield? You're about to hold 10 there. That shit's going to go to double digits. So yeah, I don't know, man. Man United preview Tuesday morning. It might be a 12 o'clock thing with Said. Although, it's going to be a good preview. We're going to switch it up a little bit. Hope you guys enjoy it. John Joe Shelby comparisons were just taking the piss. By a mile. Who's been more consistent than Gallagher? Off the top of my head, I'd say Disasi and Palmer. Other than that, I don't really know who has been consistent. But I wouldn't put Conor Gallagher into that conversation either. It's a case of the bar is just too low for you to even try to flex it. Gusto. I'd say Gusto's been consistent, actually. James has had limited game time, so I can't really say his performance is too much. Caicedo. I'd say Caicedo's been pretty consistent. That's about it. Enzo's been pretty up and down. The problem is people are acting like he's one of the biggest issues for Chelsea because of the price tag. That I'm not agreeing with. The second challenge was winnable. Bro, it seemed too high. It looked way too high when I watched it back. I don't know, man. Speak on Sterling doing fuck all against some kid playing his second first team game. I saw Sterling try to make a lot of things happen, but not a lot of things worked. Got shut down a lot. Probably should have been doing a little bit better. Jackson, I did notice he had good moments of link-up play, especially leading up to the penalty for the second. He did get an assist as well. I don't really know too much on the physical side. That didn't really stand out to me. Who's been the most consistent midfielder? Caicedo. Realistic. Yeah, not even a point. It shouldn't even be a point. We should be taking 3. United are in free fall. United are fucking shit. The fact that United are even above us in the table is a disgrace on our part. Not even on United's. Not even on the Premier League. That's a disgrace on us. How are United above us? That is an absolute shit show of a football club. We need to be winning. No point. I'm not taking a point. I'm taking 3. I want 3. I demand 3. I need 3. We need 3 points. Shouldn't be taking a draw there. If we draw at United, that's not a good result. It's about time we start building a run of wins. Especially when we have a run against winnable opposition like we have coming up. We've gone through the difficult run of games. Now is not the time to be realistically taking a point, my friend. No. 3 points. 3 points at United, 3 points at Goodison, 3 points against Sheffield United, against Wolves, against Palace, against Luton. We should be going for all W's in that run. All W's and nothing less. Anything else ain't good enough. Anything else. Whammed at the end. Colwill nearly gave away a penalty, but it wasn't really a penalty and it hit his face instead of hitting his hand. Sanchez made some good saves. He played like he was beefing the East Stand, though, in the second half. The amount of times he kicked the ball out, which was just annoying. Some of the play out the back was frightening. Very frightening. I'm like, this is just Sanchez every time we get a 2-goal lead, isn't it? But no, we held on. We held on. It didn't really lead to anything. Had some good saves. It's like that Gattuso meme. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. That's what we got with him. That's what we got with him. Honestly believe you put Jackson on the left wing, he'll cook. Maybe. Mudryk, I thought, was okay in phases. There was some flashes of brilliance. Got the pen for the second half. Had a nice turn and shot in the first half. But it was only flashes. That was it. It was only flashes. There was nothing too big in that game. Honestly, we just grinded it out. It was an ugly win. It was an ugly victory. But it was going to be when we were down to 10 men for so much of the game. We had to grind that out. Big up to the players for showing resolve. Just, please, let's show some mental fortitude in the next few games. Let's not do stupidness and give away stupid fouls. That's the one thing we don't need. That's the one thing we don't need. Oh, yeah, Warrior, I got time for Hamza as well. I've only seen the goals from the Tottenham game, but they dropped points to Tottenham. Again. Now, instead of being 7 points behind Spurs, now it's, what, 8? Yeah, now it's 8. Great. Fucking brilliant. Dickheads. Fucking dickheads. Can never rely on Man City when it comes to Tottenham, can I? Never. Fucking never. But yeah, I got time for Hamza. Got time for, I think it's Michael. Yeah, Michael. We're going to talk. We're going to talk about the Manchester team's disappointing. Bro, I don't get it. I don't get it with Sanchez. But, hey, he got the shot stopping correct. So, I can't really blame him for either goal. Can't blame him for either goal. It is what it is. Just take the 3 points. We're locked back in the top half of the table. Now beat United and hopefully move a bit further up. Where could we go if we get a win in the next game? Let me have a look quick. Up to 8th. Up to 8th, potentially. Who do Brighton and West Ham have? Brighton have Brentford at home. Maybe a draw. Maybe a draw. Who do West Ham have? Tottenham. That's their cup final. That's their fucking cup final. Tottenham away. I don't know. Maybe 2 draws. We could take 2 draws. That could work for us. That might work for us. Actually, no, a draw and we only got up to 9th. But whatever. Move slowly. Move slowly. It is what it is. Yeah, I did see that call that got pulled back at the end of the City game. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. I'd be fuming too. Him and his dad are bitching on Twitter, though, and it's like, come on, man, keep your heads. What are you doing? Relax. Relax. Connor's out for 1 game. It was a double yellow. It was a double yellow. He's out for United. Put Cole Palmer in the 10. I guess Mudryk and Sterling on the wings. We move. We're fine. That should work for us. Hell, you never know. Without Conor Gallagher in the team, we might play better. We might play better. Never know. Anything else? Actually, yeah, you know what? Little bit of karma. Little bit of karma. That Brienne of Tarth Merchant can hold that. Fuck that. What games are you doing watch-alongs for? Who's live on Tuesday? Who's live on Tuesday? Wednesday, I'm obviously at the United game, so I'm not going to be doing watch-alongs. Luton, Arsenal. It's just Luton, Arsenal. Oh, Tottenham West Ham's on the Thursday. Oh, nice. All right, cool. So we got Tuesday and Thursday watch-alongs. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to do Luton Arsenal on the Tuesday. And then we're going to do Everton Newcastle / Tottenham West Ham. See if we can get Steve on. Calm. Midweek watch-alongs. Let's go. Let's go. Actually, why am I... Yeah, you know what? Luton v Arsenal. Is there any hope in that game that's even going to be worth watching? I might still do Luton Arsenal, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Arsenal Wolves won all that anyway. Big up to Benga. Big up to Benga, my guy. Yeah, bro. United preview is going to be Tuesday morning. Tuesday, probably 12 p.m. on the Tuesday. So keep a lookout for that. But yeah, link is going out. Big up to everybody that's locked in. Let's see who's around. And yeah, we're going to send the link out quick. Hit the like button, subscribe, super chat if you want to donate to the channel and all of that shit. And yeah, let's get everyone in. I said, did you see the ref fuck the game? What, for you guys? I only saw the last 10 minutes. So I saw that breakaway that should have been allowed to go through, but that's about it. That's about all I saw. Didn't see anything else. Nearly done. I think that's everyone.
Proper Chelsea.
Bring back, aren't you?
Yeah, G.
What are you saying, bro?
How much does this pay?
Yeah.
James? How much is
The what?
no version of Reece James?
I don't think he sees it.
Reece James, slightly in the face. Look at the eyes. That's Carefree Lewis.
Hi, Carefree Lewis. You are.
You're right. You're right.
He's probably.
Hiya.
I said to
Alex,
see
he's
Reece
Russian. Watch out for
James.
the
What
bottom
are you talking about,
one. Yeah,
man?
he's Russian. He's Russian. What's happening, Alex? You good, bruv?
Yeah, I'm good. How about you, man?
Do you say she looks like Reece James?
Yeah, in the face. Look directly, just like eyes from
He's
here.
like, she's Caucasian. What are you doing?
Nothing she looks like. So I was just like trying to cover this by your face. You're in a hat anyway.
You know what?
Do you think she looks like Reece James?
For you, Matt, yeah, I see it. For you, Matt, yeah. I'm with you.
Thank you.
My dog.
Yeah.
My dog.
Yeah.
What a fucking what a result. What a result. I'll take it. I was gonna say what a game, but no, that shit was a fucking heart attack and it scared the life out of me.
I know, but mate, when they scored in like the last minute of the game, mate, and there was like 10 minutes extra time, I was like, oh my god, mate. And then they tried blagging a handball, mate, when it banged him square in the face. I was absolutely screaming, mate, when they tried giving a fucking penalty. Literally, I was going Larry, mate.
Do you know the amount of shit I was chatting to the never a foul guys at 3-2? And then when I saw the handball and the ref go to the monitor, I was like, I'm done. I'm actually done. I'm going to have to deactivate.
Mate, well,
I'm
I was sitting
finished.
in the shed end.
I'm
Behind the
finished.
goal. So I see it bang so clearly, hit him bang in the fucking cheek, like right there. And then next thing you know, it's like penalty. I was like, mate, don't you even fucking start this shit with me, mate.
It's like, I'm just never going to have any joy watching us, am I? There's always going to be some bullshit. But thankfully,
Absolutely.
that's the first time I've seen the ref go to the monitor and reverse a decision.
Yeah. But it's good though. Like, it's about fucking time they fucking done us something solid, mate.
Everything was good except just the Gallagher red. Just the Gallagher red.
So fuck all the rest. Fuck them all.
Fuck 'em all. What are you saying, Alex? Feel good?
Yeah, I'm good. I think that background is better than the other one. Fuck
The Premier
VAR.
League one? Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
No, I
VAR.
was saying VAR. It's behind me again. Anyway.
Alex is doing the next VAR backroom stuff.
Yeah, VAR. See, VAR. See.
Alex, you couldn't be any worse than what they are at the moment anyway, mate. I'll stick you in the back room, mate. Just give you a go, see what you like.
Matt. How you walking with those tattoos?
Mate, my foot, is an absolute bitch. Let me show you. Oh.
Yeah.
Bro, you barefoot on the train?
Yeah, flip-flop, man.
Mate, when I got arrested last week, they fucking arrested me with no socks and shoes on. So.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
No, I got arrested.
He's a wanker. People call him a wanker.
He grabbed me by the collar, I threw him on the floor. He called the police. I got arrested because it's a domestic case, and he's the one who called him. Stuck in the cell for 8 hours.
Oh, he's in the middle of dropping game as well. Fair play. Well, Alex, what was your thoughts in the game, man? What was your thoughts in the game, bro?
Oh man, I was actually pissed. I was fuming with the defensive, the structure of defense. The way we defended it was so shameless. Like we couldn't hold out to the line. What's the name? Colwell was so poor with his positioning on the field. It was shocking for me. You know what I'm saying? Like it was pretty bad actually. But
I feel like we got lucky that we played Brighton when we did.
I don't even know. Is it a luck or a pure stupidity?
I don't think it's luck because I think we played
luck,
well enough to get the win. I think we played well enough to get the win. I'm not gonna say it was a great performance, but yeah, I don't think it was luck. It's one of those. I think it's one of those that on it, like it could go either way. Like you play that game like another 10 times, and probably they win 5, we win 5. Like it was one of those where like I think it could have gone either way, and we just happened to get like the result today.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say
I
this.
kind of agree because it was a case of margins. It was a case of fucking margins.
Said, you and I both know, by the way, it's going to be 0-0 and it's going to be dead as shit, bro. It's going to be boring as fuck. It's going to be 0-0.
It's an either or. It's either going to be a classic or it's going to be such a snooze fest or a shit show. Not a snooze fest, a shit show. Both our attacks could outstink each other on Wednesday, but we must, and you must. You must, Said. I'll see you on Tuesday, though. I'll see you on Tuesday. Look forward to the match preview and everything. But yeah, Scott, what was your thoughts in the game, brother? Because I feel relieved, but that's about it. That's about it.
Yeah,
like they're mentally strong, but no discipline. Decent defensively, but we were on the back foot for so long. We kind of had to be. Like, what are you feeling?
I feel good, to be honest, about the game because like I don't think we played amazing, as I said, but I thought we were good. I come away from that result with like I look at the performances of most players, and there's not many I can pull out as you were bad or you weren't good enough. I thought we did okay, as I said. Excuse me. And I thought that we took our chances well, the ones we got. And yeah, I thought we defended really well. I thought that Disassi in particular and Colwell, I thought they handled themselves at fullback for the most part outside of the 2 goals we conceded where Colwell wasn't at his best. Outside of that, I thought that they both handled themselves really well, especially Disassi out of position. And yeah, like the only negatives for me is the discipline again, whether that be from the clown we had at number 10 that was meant to be our captain, whether that be from other players who were lucky to not see red in that game. Like we easily could have finished with 9, and I don't think any single one of us would be complaining. But yeah, outside of that, like outside of just the poor discipline again, I wasn't too disappointed. And I think someone mentioned it earlier, like those are the types of games sometimes where you just need to win, even if you don't play your best necessarily, or even if it's a bit close times. We came away with 3 points, and that's all I care about. Like,
Well, Scott, don't get me wrong. I'm happy with, like, I don't care about the performance at this stage. Like, are we talking about, like, am I happy how we played? No, I'm happy we got 3 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how we play. If we play like that and we still get 3 points until the rest of the season, I'll take that.
I'll be real, that Alex. Even with how we played up until the red card, I think we were not in complete control.
Far better. Yeah.
I say up until the red card,
it was self-inflicted.
Like, up until the red card, I thought that we were. I'm not going to say in complete control of the whole game, but like you could tell that we were the team on the ascendancy. Where you could tell that up until they scored, literally, there was the 1-2 punch of them scoring and the red card. Like they all of a sudden they had all the momentum. Up until that, I thought we were comfortable in that game for the most part.
Oh my God, Osimhen, how you didn't score that?
But yeah, it's legit. Just it was that goal that happened, which like again we could have done better defensively, but that's what sometimes that type of goal is just like you just that happens. But then the fucking red card, man, like that's the turning point. There's no reason for that.
The problem here's the problem, Scott. Which one do you saying that the what's the name? First goal or second goal?
First goal. Second goal we that was poor, but the first goal, that's one of those where like Colwell could have closed him down a bit more, but like he cuts.
I actually think the second goal was like the second goal that happens because the guy didn't. I don't think the guy put this header to score. He just he just did it. Colwell was poor defending. Yes, I agree. But actually preventing it, it's harder to prevent the goal the second than the first one. The first one, that what we conceded, was way preventable, way easier to prevent than the header, because sometimes the headers in the corners, it's just who jumps quicker, who does not. But the ones that we considered, the first one, it was poor. It was poor defending.
Close down a bit quicker.
I mean, you just don't let like two center backs, man, and you let the person shoot between you. That was poor. I don't care which side.
I get what you're saying. I'm still not that mad about the first goal, because also like when he comes inside, just him the shot that he takes, like we've seen players do that are obviously to a much higher ability, but where they just cut inside and they just do that. We've seen Mahrez do that. We've seen Robin do that. We've seen Willian for Chelsea do that times. Like him, like that, I'm not that mad about, to be honest. But then the red card happens, and it's like, cool, they now have all the momentum. And I'll be completely frank, and people can disagree with me and say whatever in its agenda. Conor Gallagher after today should not touch the Chelsea pitch again. Touch the pitch for Chelsea again.
It's I don't.
And it's not to do with the red card. It's not just to do with the red card, by the way. It's not just to do with the red card, but it's like that coupled with his performances over the last few games, we're seeing the exact same Conor Gallagher as we saw last season, which is flying into challenges unnecessarily, just running, trying to press players for no reason, and just run with no organization about it, no understanding of cutting off passing lanes, of directing them one way or another.
Just so rash.
Just running.
He's so rash, bro. Like we're up 2-0, bro. We're up 2-0.
2-1.
No. I'm not even talking before that, bro. I'm talking even before that. We're up 2-0. Okay. He goes in for a challenge from behind when there's a person that's right there to defend the man. We're up 2-0. You don't need to make that type of challenge, especially that early in the game. And like,
I'm about to cook that guy.
And
also as well, like one thing I didn't realize until like I looked a couple of days ago, like even though he's had as many fouls as he's had this season, the thing that I've liked about Gallagher, and I said this after the Liverpool game and after a couple of games, it feels like from the tackling side, a lot of the fouls he's committing, or a lot of the like challenges he's doing, is niggling fouls. It's like little ones. It's not cleaning a player out. It's like just being a nuisance.
It's annoying.
Which most of the time you can get away with. Because I didn't realize before this game he was on one yellow card this season. One yellow card this season, which I found Like, very surprising.
Bonkers. He has
But-
34 fouls in the league. 9
I was
more
gonna
than
say, like-
anybody in the league.
But the last few
34.
games, I say this
34.
was
I just
before.
checked
I'm
a
pretty
couple
sure this was before the last game.
Jesus,
It's
was
gone
man.
up in the last 2 games. Gone
Yeah.
up by 4.
Inter Milan is 3 up against Napoli. Man, that Napoli is horrible this season.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
manager. They lost their manager. And
Yeah, their
Yeah,
manager
sorry
is
about
awful.
Yeah, so I was very surprised, and I think it's because he was actually like he seemed to be his tackles seemed to be a lot calmer. But
Mhm.
last few games, like I know he wasn't booked in the last game, but was rash, and then this game just what in the first one's not too bad. The first yellow, like again,
But
it's one of those.
unnecessary, Scott. We're
It's
up to
unnecessary, but it's not that one I don't mind as much because again, that's something that can happen. We saw Caicedo as well. He had the same one. He's had yellow cards like that. The second one, you're coming from behind. You've got Silva in front of you that is covering the man as well.
And you
There's
know you're on a yellow.
There's no reason to make that challenge. And he flies in, cleans out Gilmore, just cleans him out. It's ridiculous. And I'll say, I'll say it again. If when people when the players
Stick
come
to my
back, when
agenda.
Nkunku Lavia
By
come
the way,
back,
everybody,
he should
thank
not touch the pitch again for Chelsea. I don't care. There's no reason
What'd
for him
you
to
say,
be in
Joe?
this.
I said I'll stick to my Conor Gallagher agenda. I know everybody
okay.
says I have a Conor Gallagher
Sorry,
agenda.
Scott, for interrupting.
Right,
No, it's
you're
all
an idiot today, but there's no.
I just want to bring up the fraud of the Ziyad to the panel because early on a different stream, he told me that was Caicedo is at foul for first goal, and I went back and replied. And if you're gonna go watch back again, Caicedo was on our side. That actually the person from the different team had the possession of the ball even between Caicedo and the guy take shot. So he's not even got it for assist the same person. So why you lying to me, Ziyad?
I don't think Ziyad's it anymore. He came
Ah,
Ziyech, man, where you
in.
at?
Alex,
To be
he was
fair,
at the game today.
to be fair to
I
Ziyad,
say I met him today for first
Caicedo
time.
wasn't great today.
No,
Our
he wasn't.
team is ill disciplined, right? It's not
Oh,
just
it is,
Gallagher. I think like we have the most fouls in the league. We have the most yellow cards. Like these guys are ill disciplined. I don't know what's going on with them. Like they're loose brain because Caicedo should have gotten a red today. Like he was, I don't know what he was doing. Should have gotten a red. And
Daniel,
someone was
when
like,
he
I wish Leslie
The
was on the
first
bench.
yellow wasn't a yellow.
Leslie,
Look,
listen, man.
if it's two captains sent off in a consistent games, yeah, you have a problem with the what's the name, with discipline. Yeah, that's no doubt about it. If two captains get sent off one game after another, Daniel, yes, you're 100% right. There's a discipline problem more than an individual problem, and I go for the manager for that.
Andrew, I was going to say Alex, like if that's both on the manager, that's on the manager and the experienced players. Like, why is no one telling these guys to calm down? Why is Silva not taking Caicedo after when he got that yellow? By the way, I thought he'd already got a yellow early in the game and he was getting a red card there. I did not realize that was his first yellow card of the game. But like, why are you not telling these players? Why are you not telling in the last game Reece or Cucurella? Why are you not telling Gallagher or Caicedo or others like calm down? Yeah. Like I didn't realize until Ahmed brought this up when we were watching the game. Like if Sterling had gotten a yellow card today, he would be out as well for the next game for yellow card accumulation. Like
I need to figure out how I can do the screenshots on the computer
already. Yeah, like legit. If he'd have got a yellow card today, he'd have been out for the United game. We'd have had Madueke starting a game probably, or Maatsen starting on the wing against United if he'd have got a yellow card today.
I was shocked that Caicedo did not get a red card. I was shocked, man. Shocked. He was the poorest midfielder today on the field. I'll take that. He had the moments of goodness, but overall he was the weak link between all three. Well, he's not the only one. The only one, the poorest one, of course, it's Blunt Mount, but he got himself a yellow. But yeah, it was poor from Caicedo today, and I was upset about it because I like the guy. Where's Jimmy?
Yeah.
Jimmy, I don't know where Jimmy started.
I don't know. Jimmy was streaming for hours. He's probably taking a break.
Like to me,
Big up,
this game isn't
Watching football,
disappointing.
I will, Emma. Thank you. I will.
The game isn't disappointing, nor is it like showing me something that's
Yeah.
forward. It's like it's what I've been saying we are. We're a 7th place, 8th place team. That's where we're going to finish because we're inconsistent.
I don't think
right?
so.
Even within a game, we're inconsistent. So
Yeah.
I think that's the best
Dan,
thing. That's the best thing that we do is finish 8th, 7th.
I mean,
The only
I
thing
couldn't
I've been-
agree with you guys, like, with that.
We were sketchy as fuck today.
To be honest, like, I almost every single individual that saw that red card today happen was like, we're gonna lose today. Like, and for us to not only score a goal and hold the result and get 3 points, it shows something, right? Now were we ill-disciplined and were all these things that you're saying are true? Yes, but at the same time, like, bro, this is we know this is a young team, right? We know this is a young team.
If we went,
like,
The problem is we also young team, Joe. We also young team. That's the thing.
No, I'm talking about us. I'm talking about us.
No, I'm talking about people saying that we lost to 89. We almost drew to the 18, 19 years old team. We are 18, 19 years old team.
I don't like anybody who's giving Brighton credit at this point, like giving Brighton a pass because they played XYZ player. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Why don't you want to hear it?
What you put on the pitch. It's your decision to put who you put on the pitch. And the only reason you had
it's not about them, it's about us. Like, we can't accept.
Yeah, but the only reason it was a game is because it was 10 men, bro. Before it was 10 men, we were dominating them for the most part. And I don't even like to say the word dominate, but they didn't have anything for us until we were down for 10 minutes. They didn't have anything.
It was a team of children. I don't know why you don't keep forgetting that. Like, why do you keep forgetting that part of it?
Enjoy, brother.
It's like how we came in here, we're gassing up how we did against Spurs when it was 9 men. And then the next game we realized, oh shit, okay, this is what
I'm not gassing anything.
We were kids, bro. That shit didn't move me. It was like
you
nothing.
can't be all negative, bro. Like you wanna just be straight negative after 3 points. We got 3 points.
What did I say was negative about us being up and down?
You said there's nothing we can take from this. That's what you said.
That's not being negative. There's nothing we can take.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You absolutely can take something from this.
I can take something from this game. Mudryk should be used the way his best ability. That showed today. The best ability is Mudryk playing in the space. That's what he can do.
Outside of the penalty,
it wasn't. It was outside the penalty. It was more than outside the penalty. Daniel.
No, he was not good outside the penalty, man. Outside of the penalty,
like you guys are looking for good things with some of these guys. I get it. Like you're looking for like sparks or something.
I don't care if you don't like my.
I get it, bro. But the reality is this: is like the guy. I don't give a fuck. The one time he uses his speed the right way, that he says, you know what? Let me actually run in behind and make runs. Shit, it worked out. But apart from that moment, there was nothing he did in that game I liked. Nothing.
I can explain that. And I was on the Jimmy's earlier, and I exactly explained why we like people because I went to halftime and I heard people talking on the space that you at. Daniel, it wasn't you speaking, but it was Darren speaking, and he's trying to understand why Mudryk is not a good presser. Remember that conversation today, Daniel? Did you hear it?
Yeah, Daniel. I heard it.
Yeah, you heard it. So you think he's a bad presser, or you think it's a tactic?
No, I think he himself is a shit presser, but
okay,
I don't know.
So here's the situation. I think it's the actual system, because elite presser is always what's his name, Gallagher. The way Gallagher presses, he pushes towards the right, towards the player that presses as good, because the presser on the right presses as good as him. Another part is Caicedo is also good interceptor of the ball. Caicedo, he gets pinned sometimes, but most of the time he actually gets in a good position to counter, like Kante used to do, like run in front of the pass. That's why our right side actually looks better than a left. Do you know why Chilwell has those balls in the air, in the space, it's because the press are organized from the right. That's the system that they uses to press it. That's why it's not used on the left side. Guess what? Mudryk, yeah, I agree with you. Mudryk is not as good presser as the other players. But the fun part is also Enzo is behind him. Enzo is not as good presser as Caicedo. So the whole left
Enzo's
side
also a shit presser. I don't think his tactics like, yo, I want to put all my shit pressers on the left side. It's just that that's just the way they're playing on the left side.
No,
shit pressure.
You
it's
actually
you think it's tactical?
No,
that
you're
say,
not. You set up the
my
traps. You pressing by setting up the traps. What are you talking about?
All right. Yeah, sure.
Sorry, can I just add on to this? I think it's more prevalent also because we had Colwa as left back, so we usually have Cucurella who does press a bit more and cover that space. But we know that the wingers of Brighton are gonna try to get balls in behind of our lovely center left backs, basically. So I think Colwa couldn't press as much as we would have a Cucurella, and that's why also Modric needs to take more responsibility. For I would say this game in particular. Other than that, I think he's not that great, but it's gonna take time for him. I think personally. But what are you guys' opinions on? I would say our set pieces.
They're shocking. They're absolutely terrible. They're absolutely terrible.
Always shocking.
Yes and no.
We did well in the first
half. Maybe it's I don't know, maybe I'm seeing things, so please do correct me. I'm asking you guys' opinion, but I feel like the way we're taking set pieces, at least in the first half, was slightly different. I feel like we were trying to hit the ball farther away and then get the second person to head it back into the net, because that's literally how both our goals happened. Because the ball got hit far to Badiashile, he kicked it back to the center, and that's how Enzo got it. And then the same thing again with Connor heading it back to Jackson on the far side once again.
Are you talking about? Sorry, are you talking about the set pieces that we take or we take against us?
No, we're taking offensively. I feel like there was a
chance. Oh, okay. Because I was lost on that.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, in particular for this game, I don't know, because that's the thing I noticed, because in the second half, I couldn't fully confirm it because we didn't have a lot of corners, obviously, because we're a man down now. But in the first half, when you did have 11 men, I felt like we did kind of change our set piece strategy, I feel like, where we're hitting the far side, and then that far person's responsibility is to get it back into the middle and cause chaos. I'm just saying that because that's how we scored our 2 goals. I don't know if it's a continuation.
I think it's the both system. Like, even if when you defend, you try to kick to head the ball as far as you can. We actually, if you look at the Newcastle, the way we conceded against Newcastle is actually the secondary balls that went from the set pieces. It wasn't the first one. We cleared our first balls, but the secondary, it was always the problem. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying it's not.
I think we're doing the same thing. I think we're doing the same thing. I think offensively for this game, I'm saying in the first.
Maybe you noticed something that it was like noticed by the coach staff from previous 2 involved in this one. But my problem, it's actually showing for me that it's actually not individual problem. It's actually system, the way we apply the system to the defensive set pieces or offensive set pieces. So I think it's a settings, the way they do it. But
I agree with you, because I saw this change this game where we did go for the second balls like you were talking about, and offensively we were doing great.
I just think that today we had the better players that headed the ball out than we had versus Newcastle, because Disasi is mad at the headers.
Yeah.
What's his name?
And Badiashile as well. Badiashile was not bad himself, at least heading wise, because he scored goals and it cleared stuff.
Colwill, for me, it was poor game from Colwill today. Personally, I love the kid, but horrible game today from him. But I don't know. We'll see. Like,
it wasn't a red card for Gallagher. I'm guessing he was just defending.
Well, he's a clown then. Like, sorry, he's a clown. It's a clear red card. Look.
It's a clear 2 yellows.
Yeah.
By the way, Milner should have had a yellow. Or should have had a red card. 100%.
Yeah, it was a straight push. Should have been a red and a penalty. So this wasn't a sending off. That's my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. This type of period, it happens. We're a little more aggressive after Newcastle. We need to show our real face. We wanted to play well, be aggressive, and show we care.
Yeah.
We wanted to win the game. I think the team was really good. The crowd was proud. loosely. I'll say that loosely as a guy in the crowd. I'm so proud of the players and the character they showed. I told them at halftime, okay, it's 2-1 for us, but I'm happy it happened because it's a great opportunity for us. It's a massive challenge. We now need to show we're a team, and that will improve us. Fair enough, but it was a red for Gallagher. It was a red.
Also, this guy, people in the comments are right, by the way. This guy don't help himself. We're literally talking about how we had a discipline problem. This guy's talking about I wanted us to be aggressive. So you condone this then? There's no problem with this for you then? Like,
there's controlled aggression. Like I said in my fan cam, I use N'Golo Kante and Rudiger as examples. That's controlled aggression.
Yeah, Gallagher
clamp into someone and get the ball. Rudiger, every time he'd clamp into someone, he'd batter them, but he'd get the ball every time on the 2.
Like even like there's been so many other examples of that just throughout history where you can like show aggression in the right way, like the shithousery and stuff like that. Like not wiping someone out when you're nowhere near the ball for like no reason.
Scott, remember that the press game that Gallagher does? If they beat the press, which is actually happened when he got the second yellow, they beat the press. So Gallagher was way out of position. Gallagher is running backwards, and that's when he decides to slide tackle.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? That's how we play. That's why Gallagher is there all the time. That's why I keep saying you don't understand the way we press. We press. Every press starts by Gallagher. Every press. That's the traps start by Gallagher. I promise you that.
So is he?
What side is Gallagher on? Is he the number 10 or is he on right side or left side?
This game it looked like we were playing a 4-1-4-1. It looked like he was the right 8 in a midfield 3. So I don't really know because he's normally played as
like a 4-3-3, really.
Yeah, like a 4-1-4-1, 4-3-3, whatever you want to call it. With him as like a right 8, but like the thing for me then is if he's the one initiating our press all the time, so he's going to be back in the team then, and he's going to be playing when everyone's fit. Like if he's the guy initiating our press, then cool. Then he's just coming straight back into the team.
I don't know if that's the case, but
I don't think it is either.
I think it's whoever plays at the number 10 because at least in the preseason, I felt like Nkunku was the one doing that for us when he was playing the 10. So I think it's
that's what
I think Palmer is pretty good.
The press is supposed to be uniform, right? And like he's like what Alex is saying, where we press on one side to push them. It's not a trap because who are they pushing them to? They're pushing them to the other side to Colwell and Enzo. That's not a trap. That's just poor. Like it's just bad, bro. It's not like it's a tactical thing. These guys are just really poor at like pressing.
Like ideally you want to, because also as well you're pushing to Enzo, who's not the best tackler. And like as you said, Colwell and whatnot. Like ideally, you want.
Sorry, I had to step away. I heard Daniel try to say something.
Like Gallagher, or you want to push him towards like Gallagher or Caicedo, ideally, because those are the guys that are better tacklers in the team, theoretically speaking, anyway.
Bro, yeah, that's what it doesn't make sense.
What were you saying, Daniel? Like I was living.
Yeah, what you said to me doesn't make sense as a tactical approach because if you're pushing players from the right side to the left side, you're pushing them to Enzo and Colwell and these type of guys, or even Cucurella, who. Cucurella is a lot better when he's pressing, when he's acting.
I'm not saying he's pressing from the right to the left.
He's getting cooked.
Yeah, it's the other way around.
It's the other way around. What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? So you're saying our press, they push them from the left side to the right side?
Yes.
How if they're terrible? They're bad at pressing. How are they pushing them?
Because sometimes press gets beat. What? So you're 100%. You're 100%.
I question this whole press thing, right? Let me question this whole press thing for you right now, because here's the thing. How are we supposed to be like? I feel like we act like this press that we're supposed to have is supposed to be like Liverpool pushing these dudes, pinning these dudes all the way back.
Sometimes we get beat.
Thiago Silva playing center back, who's 39 years old, and you're expecting him to cover all that space. We don't press like that. The way that we press is it's a mid-block press. We're trying to keep the game within the midfield, so then we can still break within the space that we have from there. But that's the way that we're trying to keep the game within the midfield, not within our box. We're trying to keep it in the midfield, not in their box.
Tell you, Joe. I can tell you when to expect the press. When Jackson is on the left and Sterling in his position on the right, Watch Gallagher push through the middle when we don't have
Yeah,
the ball.
yeah.
That's how we start press. And
he
every
pushes
time you're
him
gonna
to
see
the
that,
right-hand side.
that's
He's
when
trying
you
to
should
push him
start
to the
seeing
right-hand,
it.
the right-hand side
Exactly.
of our field.
And
Exactly.
I get it. I get it. And it's not pinning them back kind of press. It's
it's not that.
game within the midfield, because that's where our strengths are supposedly, like that's that's what he's trying to do. That's how he's trying to impose it. It's not let's
not
make
100% proved.
Keep it. We're playing at the halfway line, and everybody's at the halfway line like Ange's.
So let me get this right, Alex. So you think there's no problem with the press? It's working as it's meant to work. It's working perfectly.
No. When did I say that?
I'm asking
either
you.
one way or the other. Bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Understand what the hell you're saying?
All the way the other way.
Even in the deep, because I never said they press like Liverpool. I said even in the press that they have, these guys are poor at pressing.
I disagree. We've played
based
teams.
off of what, bro? Based off of the 10 men when we were down 10 men? Like based off of what?
So I'm just talking about this game overall.
Right, because in this game we were down with 10 men.
My G, he brought up a player who we've said are better press in the conversation we had on Twitter. Do you think the conversation was just about this game? He's a poor presser. That's what we said.
Yeah, but we are talking specifically on the space. You're talking about the
right.
Specifically at this game. Yes, Mudryk is bad presser, but it's not necessarily due to the way Mudryk is pressing. It's the way we set up the what's the name? Okay, when Mudryk is not playing, are we still press with the left side? I'm asking, Daniel, did you see us press on the left side?
What are you talking about? When
Mudryk is not in the game, do we press on the left side?
Yes, Sterling tries to press. It's still poor because Enzo's on that left side.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll be honest. I don't think any of our attackers outside of Gallagher, and he's not even an attacker.
The reason why it's poor is because there are two poor presses on the left side. It's not through tactics. These guys are not good at pressing. That's why it's poor on that side.
Oh, I was saying that the reason why we look pressing better on the right side than the left side, it's not necessarily due to the Mudryk only. It's because we literally don't have nobody that presses cohesively with the way the right side is good at. Because Enzo is not a good presser.
See, I said this from the jump. Both of them on that side, even including Koval, are not good pressers. You'll argue with me and say, no, it's because of the way we're trying to play. I'm saying the only
No. I was trying to tell you why it looks like it was better on the right. No, I was trying to explain why it looks better on the right side than on the left side. Why it's kind of like one-sided. That's what I was trying to explain. But I still think it's better. We do have a better pressers on the right. That's why
100%.
That's why we set up the
Gallagher is a better presser. Caicedo is a better presser. Even Reese.
Yes,
and also Palmer, I would say. And
Palmer, exactly. When Palmer plays on the right with Gallagher, it's actually better. You're right.
Because that's how we did it for the Arsenal
game. The left.
Yeah.
And City and Tottenham.
No.
People forget about that.
It's not a tactical thing. These guys are just bad at it. So he uses the right a lot more.
Yes, but the other disadvantage was once again is because we had Caldwell playing today. I would say with Cucurella, he's the one pressing from the left side because Poch also knows that Enzo's not as good as pressing as Caicedo. So Cucurella almost stays on par when we're doing our press with Enzo for me, so that he can press and cover Enzo just in case Enzo loses the ball, or he can help Enzo with the press itself. And that's why he does get at times caught behind, but that's how he's always so aggressive whenever he plays. And we didn't have that specifically for this game. And it's because we had 4 center backs playing as a back 4.
Cole tries to press it, but he can't. You can see he can't.
Yeah. It's the same thing like Guardiola's
bro. That's my point. Like, he's just not good at pressing because he's a center back. That's the reality.
No, agreed. That's what
I don't want him to be pressing.
But that's also what City's dealing with. That's also what City's dealing with as well with Ake and Guardiola. We saw that with today's game. They both play left side, left back at times, left center back. And whenever they get pressed, they're not that good. Right now, the memes have started coming out about Guardiola. And before that, when we saw him at Leipzig, when he was playing center back, he's amazing.
Look at that. We didn't spend 100 million on Guardiola and we saved on
so
Colwill.
glad I was right about Guardiola. I'm actually really glad he
I don't think you're right. I just think he's playing left back.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I
I'm so
don't know
glad.
how
No,
y'all
no.
saying y'all right and he's playing
The fact
out of
I
that
didn't
what
say
I'm right
nothing right.
is
I'm just saying like we
right
didn't
is
spend
you
100
guys
million on
don't
Guardiola.
know what I'm
like-
saying I'm right about. You have no clue what I'm saying I'm right.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just said it's the same level as Levi. These are the same young center backs
Yeah.
who are going to play out of position and make mistakes and have errors. So there's no point in spending 90 million. And I was argued down like, no, he's played Champions League this many games and he's done this and done that. No, he's still a kid.
Daniel was always arguing about the price.
If we're talking,
he's gonna play out of position. How would you
also, if we're talking like ceilings,
I mean,
yeah,
that was
they got
always
the
guaranteed.
same.
He was
We're
gonna play out
talking
Daniel
levels.
would always have a
Like,
problem with the price tag of Guardiola.
Guardiola's been levels
He's a
better than
talented
Colwill.
guy.
There's been levels better than Colwill.
Scott, Gavardio's borderline clear of Colwell.
Yeah, no, he
Oh,
is.
you
This is
back?
like-
Can I talk to
Guardiola's a better player.
Hold on. Everybody pause for a second. Just for a second. He's back. Ziad is back. I want to ask Ziad something.
Yeah, I was filling up.
Oh, it's two of them.
Why is there two of you?
Why is two of you
One
here?
second. Hey, it's two of me, bro. Let's make it free. 1 second. There we go.
Ah, fucking, he's gonna dip, is he? He's gonna dip.
Oh,
Pussy.
fucking
He's gonna
hell,
dip.
No, I'm here, man. I just joined the laptop. I joined the
Hold on
laptop so
a
I can get my headset
Hold
on, man.
Ziad,
Better
Ziad.
audio, innit, bro?
Remember
Better
remember
audio.
when you said Casado was at fault for the first goal?
No, I said he's part to blame. I blame him as well. Yeah,
Oh,
not
part to
full.
blame. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'll even give you that. I'll even
Yeah,
give you
yeah.
that. Even
It's
though,
not give it to
even
me,
though
that's
you
what I
didn't say
said.
that, I even give you that.
Oh God,
I
Danish is my
went
witness,
back.
bro.
I
Danish is my
went
witness.
back and I watched it. I went
Yeah,
back and I watched it.
Yeah, facts.
Casado was on the right side, and between the Casado challenge and the goal, it was another a player that actually passed it to the player wide. So what are you talking about, please?
So when I watched it back as well. I watched it back just to make sure because you could say anything at halftime.
So
bruv,
no. Was Casado got assist?
Are you admitting you were wrong?
No. Jimmy, I rewatched it. Oh, for God's sake, bro. Listen, I rewatched it just sure I didn't. You know what I'm saying?
You
Listen,
were wrong.
No.
Say it. I was wrong.
No. 1 second, man. When I first my initial thought, because when I said that comment, I didn't look at no replay. I said it like from the jump. Okay, I thought the way he went past Caicedo.
Oh, Jimmy, I'm about to say something.
Was a little bit easy. The way he went past Caicedo was a little bit easy, but the main fault was still on Colwell. Now you watch it back at the same time. Enzo and Caicedo both got what's the word, man? They got basically they got sucked in.
Guy, I swear.
They got no. They got sucked in. Enzo and Caicedo both got sucked in, which left space for Lallana to get the assist. So I'm still gonna give them part to blame.
Left space for
But
Lallana to get the assist. Oh,
Man,
come on.
so why was Lallana? Why was
told us
Lallana
that
given so much
Casado
space?
got assist for the goal?
No. I'm saying that. No. 1 second, bro. I didn't say Caicedo. I said the guy that Caicedo.
Why for people to say I'm sorry, I was wrong?
No. I said the guy. Why I was wrong is
Stop it right there. Just stop it right there.
Oh my God.
Just stop right
No,
there.
Jimmy, wait, bro. I'm saying I thought the guy that beat Caicedo got the assist. But he didn't.
That's what we were trying to explain.
Yeah.
He said during the time there was a whole other phase of play.
Yeah, bro. That's what I thought. But at the same time, Jimmy, Lallana should not have been given that much space. But because Enzo and Caicedo both got sucked in, which left Lallana a lot of space on the edge of the box.
That's like saying every player got to be perfect every play. Come on, man.
No, not perfect. I'm just saying two players get. Anyway, that I was wrong on that one because I thought he got the assist.
Say you're sorry.
No, I was wrong. I was wrong because I thought he got the assist. I thought the guy that beat Caicedo got the assist, but he didn't.
Yeah, that wasn't.
He got the pre-assist.
Hey, I've just got a couple of questions, bro. Hey, Zia, can I just get your opinion on a couple of players? Talk to me about Gallagher and Sanchez today, bro.
Gallagher, joke man, exactly like we shamed last week. Same thing, joke man. 1 second, I'm hearing a little bit of people shitting on Gallagher more than they did Richard last week, which I don't like. But
that's bullshit.
That's not.
No, you're not.
Jimmy, you just came. Jimmy, you just came. I've been listening. Jimmy.
That is not
Jimmy, I've been listening.
No. Bro, I knew this was going to be someone.
It's NHL.
Let me finish, Scott. I'm asking you a question.
I knew someone was going to come with this bullshit, and I have a retort, but carry on.
I mean, you full of shit.
So, no.
Gallagher joked, man. There was no need to make that challenge. Like the guy wasn't running anywhere. So stupid second yellow, and the first yellow standing on someone's ankle in your own half is a bit stupid. Okay, Sanchez, the distribution wasn't great, but I think he made a couple good saves. And when we were under pressure, he settled us down well when we were under pressure. That's about it, bro.
Man said he settled us down well. We cleared we were comfortable. Just had a few minutes left on the clock, and he kicks the ball out for a throw-in.
Yeah, and then when they get another shot, he saved it.
He kept us under pressure. He put us back under pressure.
But he saved it, so he dealt with it. It's fine.
Okay. Listen. We can't be too harsh on Sanchez today, bro. He wasn't
that. He had like 7, 8 saves.
It was just the passing.
Yeah, I agree with the passing.
The guy's trash,
wasn't good, but he was good.
He played like his beefing the stands for the shot stopping work.
If you want to talk about someone in terms of performance, you talk about bloody Jackson, bro. That's who you talk about. I'm sorry, bro. That guy, bro, just playing against Man United.
What?
Jackson did wrong. The fuck did Jackson do wrong?
He had an assist.
Jackson was the only good attacker today, man. What are you talking about?
Yo, do y'all think because y'all start on somebody 1 week, y'all have to attack them the next? Like Jackson did nothing.
I think the only mistake was during one part in the first half when he was breaking away and Mudryk was in front of him and making a run. That's the only part where I got pissed off. That's the only part I got pissed off.
Jimmy, you think about the second time. That happened, twice. Twice.
So the first time he had.
You think of the second time.
But no, I'm not saying he played bad.
Supposed to be perfect.
No.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about fucking Ziyech. He like
fuck Ziyech.
No, I didn't. Listen, bro.
Yeah, I just
think the guy's come to Chelsea, bro. All I've seen him. The fact that Baba came off the bench and was ready to fight. I like that, bro. I like that. I was ready for him. He's ready.
What do you mean if you say that's an assist? Musa, Sanchez, how was that not an assist?
It was a legit assist. It was a legit assist, man. It's on the record.
It's an assist in every sense of the word.
Yeah, he headed it back.
He headed the
Gallagher's got the most assists for Chelsea narrative, so I'm gonna run this an assist.
Also, what cracks me up about this, bro?
But it actually is an assist.
Jackson was literally our best attacker, man. Like Jackson was the only attacker doing anything. Outside the penalty, Mudryk was garbage, was like average. Sterling, don't get me started. Jackson was the only attacker doing anything.
And then when he scored goals, they say, well, he didn't have a good game. He only scored a goal. Then when you have a good game and don't score a goal.
Legit? Hey, Jimmy, this is the same dude, by the way. When I'm talking and I'm trying to like joke about it and go, oh, he's our top goal scorer. Ziyech wants to go, oh, but he's played shit this season, but he's our top goal scorer. But now he plays well and don't score, and you want to like shit on him. Hey, which is it?
Wait, you think Jackson played well?
Yes.
Bro,
he wasn't amazing, but he was our best attacker.
No problem. That's your opinion. No problem.
Hang on. I want to retort to the thing he brought up earlier about Gallagher and James, because you're right. People are crashing on Gallagher more, and rightfully so, because there's a big difference. The Reece James one, that's an anomaly. We don't see that from James that often. It's petulant, but that's something where like, okay, that's a mistake in the moment. You shouldn't do that. Gallagher, we saw the same shit last season. This is Gallagher from last season again. So this ain't just an anomaly. This is him. This is Gallagher.
But now, to be fair, this is Gallagher's first red, though.
Wait. The difference is...
No, it's not. What this season, Daniel, it's more in general.
Reece James got kicked out of a game. The game was done and dusted. Gallagher got kicked out of a game. We were winning.
Another red card for Chelsea.
Yes, he has. Last season against Leicester.
Okay,
so he has two. That's two.
Cool, and man was getting yellow cards for fun last season.
You can't give someone an attribution. That's some bullshit, man. You can't give someone an attribution because he's got two red cards. He's a red card merchant because he's got two red cards.
He's a yellow card merchant.
There was a time last season. No. This season, bro, he's rash.
There was a time last season.
First half since guess who? Conor Gallagher.
There was a time last season where you could get a guaranteed. No, there was a time last season where you could put a bet on for Gallagher to get a yellow card, and it was a fucking guarantee that he get a yellow card in the game.
How many games has he missed because of getting a suspension due to yellow cards?
Bro, how many cards has he picked up? Yellow cards from fouls.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit?
What did he get sent off for?
Hold on a second. If he's not getting sent, if he's not getting consistently red, Lewis, if he's not getting
if because the refs aren't giving him yellow cards. Hang on, the argument here is that the refs aren't giving him yellow cards. So because the refs aren't giving him yellow cards for him being rash, that's a good thing.
Scott, if he's not getting consistently red carded and the yellow cards that get him suspended and they affect us,
let me ask you a question. Ziad, let me ask you a question. If the player's on the yellow card, does he has to be cautious play going into the tackles and go into the game after that yellow card? 100%. So do you think Gallagher, if he getting stupid yellow cards first, that he performs at 100% the way he did, or he has to be careful?
I still think he can perform, but maybe he has to be a bit cautious.
Yeah, but
because
that's the question. A lot of yellow cards,
he's not got a lot of reds.
No, I'm saying because of the yellow card can cut his performance.
Well, didn't you guys say? Didn't you guys say before this game he only had one yellow?
Yes,
I didn't say nothing.
This season, so it's like, okay.
I'm saying, like, look.
The criticism for what he did in this game is valid. That was a dumb issue.
Yeah.
And also, he's starting to play a little shit, man. I'm sorry. Like
he's starting to play like Gallagher. I said that.
Yeah, he's starting to play like Gallagher from last season, and that was my point from the start of this.
So
that's why I'll give more leeway to Reece.
Those two valid,
yeah.
However, to act like he's like incredibly reckless and he's always on the edge for a yellow or red. He's not.
Big up to Lee, man. Love for the redirect.
Yes, he is.
He's not. He has one yellow before this game.
Yes, but I think,
bro, we're talking about last season as well. We understand that last season happened as well.
We're talking about him overall as a player.
Sorry,
yeah, but last one red card in your career at Chelsea.
Yeah. Felix scored the one goal against Atletico.
Sorry, Daniel.
It was a good chip too.
For example, Jackson's yellow cards, and we saw with James, is actually the stupid thing of them kicking the ball away when we lose possession. Automatic yellow card. That's the difference. What happened with James last game is that's why he got his first yellow card. For example, with Gallagher, with this one, the first one was because of a rash tackle. And
bro, this man had the most yellow cards in the team last season. What the fuck are we talking about?
And we're 2-0 up.
And how many?
And we lost the ball in the midfield. We're not like tracking back and losing it in the box or the 20-yard ball area. So why the hell do you have to make that? I don't think this is a bigger deal
as people are making. I'll be honest.
Not at all. Fucking Jackson got more yellow cards than Gallagher.
Yes, because once again, I told you
Jackson's got more yellow cards than bloody goals, bro.
Yeah.
But it's not. But we are talking about that too. It doesn't excuse.
That's also not
yes,
true.
and we're saying that
he's got 7 yellow cards.
But yes, but there's different kind of
yellow 7 goals, you clown.
The ones you get through a rash tackle.
Has he got 7 or is he get
6?
Yo, let my man finish talk. I don't know your name, fam.
Yeah, well, what's your name?
Well, I'm on Flawless too. I use the name Curry Pirate, but my actual name is Ann Had.
Yeah, you will not survive on the stream if you're going to be talked to that.
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know if we can call you that one still.
What's the name?
Like the name that Flawless calls me is Curry P.
Curry P, yeah, you know what? Cool.
I know it's all good.
We're working with that.
But I'm used to it. I love the banter and jazz and everything. I'm used to that. Don't worry.
Say the full name, man. Come on, man.
I can't. I'm trying. We rocking with Curry.
Yeah, that's
I don't want to call you racist.
13, okay. I saw Taco Pirate on Xbox.
I'm gonna call you. I don't want to call you racist. I'm gonna call you.
Okay. It's been 12 plus years.
It's like somebody gonna call me Vodka A.
That's funny as hell.
And I will not be upset. I would think it's actually funny.
Yeah, who the hell
I'll take that. It's like it's funny.
But I was going with this. He could be right about Jackson getting a lot of yellow cards, but there's a different type of yellow cards, right? We've been noticing, especially this season, they're cracking down on this whole kicking the ball away, time-wasting bullshit, which Jackson has been doing a lot of. That's what got Reece James into trouble also, and a lot of our players, compared to Gallagher, where it's been harsh tackles. That's what it was last season.
Question, brother. Answer me this question, yeah? Would you rather a player get a yellow card for trying to win the ball and fouling someone, or talking shit and fucking kicking the ball away like a little bitch? Please, which one would you rather?
Actually, I'd rather do the one where talking shit, because I can just tell them to shut the fuck up.
Well, clearly he's not shutting the fuck up because he got suspended with how many yellow cards the guy got.
Yeah, Jackson needs to chill. To be fair, but we've been saying that too. I don't think what is that has to do with.
I'll tell you what it has to do with.
The difference between Jackson and Gallagher is that Jackson wasn't in this problem last season. And he got sent off against Leicester.
Also, for your just to run your stupid agenda back. Conor Gallagher now. No. Sharp. Conor Gallagher now has more red cards than goals this season. So now what?
You talk about Jackson.
You talk about Jackson. Jackson is our striker.
No, you want to talk about Jackson's goals?
Jackson is our striker. He is our striker.
Our number 10. Talk about
our striker.
He's our 10. There's no goals.
Talk about our number 10.
And he has no goals. What is you talking about?
He should have had more goals.
But yeah, he should. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. I don't know what we're
play
arguing.
Liverpool. You lot got shit. You lot pressing all this on Gallagher, and as soon as someone responds,
hold on. But you acting like he did nothing wrong. That's what you go wrong.
I swear, this is the worst picture of Gallagher. He looks like an extra chromosome on that picture. I swear, man.
Does he look like a mouth breather?
Because he is a mouth breather.
He looks like
I like him, but this is the worst picture of Gallagher. I swear, he looks like extra chromosome or whatever.
Everybody needs to understand Gallagher is what he is. He runs around a lot, but he ain't going to give you no tech. So if you're going to play a 10, you need to have some tech in a 4-2-3-1. That's why our offense looks like shit, because our 10 can't do a damn thing in open play.
How about his turn? How about when he get the ball and he turn? That motherfucker turn like he taking a lap around the sun.
Yeah, and look, understand about injuries and everything else, but
have you noticed as well? Whenever he turns, it's always outside the foot. There's no inside the boot control.
Nothing
it's always outside the foot. Bro, it's outside the foot. Everything like it's bro. It's
we can all sit here. We can all sit here and agree in terms of an actual 10, an out and out 10, someone that you want to get goals and assists. He shouldn't be playing there.
Well, that's all we're saying.
And that's not his problem. That's not all you're saying, Jimmy. Come on, let's be fair.
That's all we're saying.
That's not all you're saying. Because I've never seen someone get so much shit for getting yellow cards. Like, I've never seen that.
It ain't about yellow. I don't care about the yellow cards. I care about the production.
Listen. That's what I was saying. I was saying, yo,
it's crazy, Daniel.
The yellow card is irrelevant.
I don't care about the yellow cards.
I care about the red cards.
He can't. He's not a good passer. He can't make assists. He gets trapped quick. He gives away the ball. That's what I care about. I don't care. I like that he presses. I like all that.
That's valid.
But I can do. I'll do without that. If he gives me what a 10's supposed to give me, I'll do without the other shit.
Because here's the thing. There's also a difference. We had GA, like people making banter about us about John Joe Shelby comparing to Enzo, right? Because of GA. Right, but we know that Enzo plays as a deep line playmaker, and that's what he offers. With Gallagher, it's his tenacity and tackling, once again, off the ball stuff. So if he's being rash about that, because he can't pass as well as we need him to, he hasn't got a goal, he can't play make, his touch isn't the best, we need him to be really good at that one thing. Because we all know we're praying to God, we're ready to sacrifice a goat or something for Christopher and Nkunku to get in that 10 position for the love of God.
2 goats.
Okay, that's what we're doing right now. Okay, I'm like ready to set my couch on fire to play to the.
This fan base is like, oh, I don't know where we're gonna do with Nkunku when he's fully injured. Put him on a fucking bench instead of Gallagher. How about that?
And here's the thing.
Nowhere near in the same class of player.
And here's the thing: if we're worried about his pressing, we've seen at least with Cole Palmer that he's still pretty good at pressing, right? We had that whole situation specifically with Arsenal where we didn't have a striker, but we had him playing as a false 9, and he was pressing well. So even if we want, we can have Nkunku as a left wing, we could have Raheem as a right wing, and we can have Palmer if we want, if we're that concerned about Nkunku's pressing. But that would create way more creativity in general than what Gallagher offers. So the reason why he's getting criticism for his rash tackles and his yellow cards is because he doesn't offer anything else on the ball.
Goddamn.
For me, it's more than just that as well. It's more because this is as I said, it's the same as last season. You can say one about red cards, but every game he'd fly into challenge, get a yellow card, and then with the way we are this season, it will be the same with Caicedo. By the way, this won't just be a Gallagher thing for me. It'll be the same with Caicedo if he continues the way he's going. It puts you under pressure. Especially
I'm going to be as shameless as Ziad, and I'll tell. Sorry, I had to interrupt you, Scott. Go ahead. Sorry.
I would say with what Alex said earlier as well about the manager as well, and we saw it with the comments, he obviously doesn't care. If we're going to have games like we had today in the last game where we're going to be rash as a team, then, bro, we're going to pick up more red cards. And if you had to ask me to bet on, if you had to ask me on one player in the team to get the most red cards, if we're going to keep picking up yellows and whatnot, it would be Gallagher with the way he is. That's why I care. If, as I said, if this was a Reece James thing where like, okay, this happens once every 30 games, it's not really a big deal. I don't care. But this man's going to probably come back. He'll have his game like suspension against United. Come back against Everton and probably 2-footer, dude. That's
But here's reality though. I think like I said, our entire team was ill-disciplined. I think it was Alex that agreed with me. Was like, yeah, you got like Enzo's on 4 yellow cards. After the next game, he's off 2. Sterling is on 4 as well. Next game, he's off 2. Right? So it's not like it's just and Caicedo.
It's not individual. It's on the manager to fix that part. Yes, that's. It's not one off.
When was the last red card Gallagher got apart from today?
Anyway, since Ziyech farted, I want to be a shameless like Ziyech. And I was like, the pre-assist for Enzo goal? It was
what, the Badie Chile one?
No.
Oh, no, the pre-assist.
No, the header. The header. When the ball went over the top, Mudryk ran, put it on the chest, and put it in the thing, and the defender had to put it in the corner. That's how we considered the corner, and that's how we got the goal, first goal. I'm going to be shameless as Zia and say,
what are you talking about?
No, I'm saying Mudryk has a pre-assist.
What a load of rubbish, man.
That was trash.
How will it be shameless as Zia?
That's not shameless, bro. That is not shameless, bro. That is retardation, bro.
Retardation is your last
name. I've never heard no shit like that, bro.
You've never heard of pre-assist? I gave you a proper pre-assist.
Hold on a second. So hold on a second. Okay. Hold on a second. Do you the penalty? So Mudryk did not score, but he's the one that caused the penalty, right?
Yes, he did.
So if the player does make the corner kick, and we score from the corner.
Oh, Mudryk definitely get credit for creating
Daniel, that's what I'm saying. Daniel, I don't know about. Maybe I don't know about. This is ridiculous.
I'm gonna be shameless, Daniel. I'm gonna be shameless. It's not about you, Daniel. It's about Ziyad. I want to be shameless like Ziyad.
So giving Daniel, giving someone credit for a corner is the same as someone that actually got a pre-assist in open play. All right,
there's no such thing as a pre-assist.
David Silva gets the most credit for pre-assist.
I'm trolling because this process.
Oh, you've never heard of pre-assist? No, pre-assist definitely exists.
You giving people credit for a pre-assist, but you don't even want to give Jackson credit for an actual fucking
exactly.
Who said I didn't give credit? Why did I give credit to him?
Because you said he didn't.
You said it was this game.
That assist does not change. He did not play well.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
How does the assist don't change? So the assist is not a part.
No.
How do you rate Colwill? How would you rate Colwill?
He's got Ziyech on his
shocking.
I don't know.
Shocking. Colwill was shocking. 1v1 defending, shocking. Terrible.
But he scored the goal though.
I don't give a shit. He's 1v1 defending. That his main job was shit. Okay, so if Mudryk scored that goal, all of a sudden Scott, he's not garbage. He's not useless, yeah?
But guess who got the last man of the match for Chelsea when we played? One time we won the... Huh?
What? Are we talking today?
No, not today. Game before Newcastle. We won, but somebody got the man of the match based on one goal. I forgot.
I think it was Cole Palmer. Was it Palmer?
Cole Palmer, but for penalty. But actually, he was playing
the game.
Anyway,
this offense is not going to look like anything good until we get Gallagher out of the 10 position.
I don't think it's necessary.
Even with him on the pitch, he retards our offense because he's not a 10. Well, I mean, this is not hard. We're not talking about rocket surgery here. Dude is not a 10. Don't play him as a 10. When you bring a 10 in, it's actually a 10. You'll see the offense click. So I'm not blaming anybody in front of the 10 for not being good on offense because they get nothing.
Yeah, because as much as we listen to our press, we still let up goals. People still scoring us. So what the fuck Gallagher really bringing if motherfuckers still gonna score anyway? Yep. And he's stuck in our scoring.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't create a lot of chances from open play.
Gallagher's not a fucking 8. This is the same thing I
No,
watched.
Here's reality.
Gallagher is an eight. He's
isn't
closest to
here.
an 8 than he
Gallagher
is
is
an 10.
not in here to
Gallagher
start,
isn't an 8.
right?
That's the issue.
Don't play Gallagher
Whether it's
as a 6.
Lavia playing coming in as a 6, or whether it's in Kunku coming as a number 10, he's not a mainstay in this team. That's just the reality.
Yeah.
Like, so we overstress about this guy when we know he's gonna dip. The only thing I keep saying is the manager wants 2 defensive midfielders in there, and he doesn't see Enzo as one. So he's gonna play another like Lavia. That's why I think Lavia comes in and he starts when he comes in. Until then, Gallagher's gonna play, bro. That's just the reality.
Gallagher's gonna play.
I don't see him ever, at least this manager, ever going to a system where it's Enzo, Caicedo, and a number 10. He's had enough time to do it, and he just doesn't want to do it.
We played that today.
No, a real number 10.
What the fuck is this guy talking about? You think Gallagher's
real
to fucking
10.
create?
He's saying he don't think.
Did he play a number 10 today?
He doesn't play as a number 10.
With Gallagher as a 10, he talking about he don't see.
Big up Curry Pete. Take care, man.
Yeah.
He's to argue, like.
Right,
but
again,
not in there as a number 10. It's in there to run around, to win tackles and all that bullshit. To play in the actual 10, like even when Gallagher doesn't play, who does he start? Leslie.
Yeah.
Also, we didn't even play. I'll be real. We didn't even play we spoke about this earlier. We didn't even play with a 10 today. We played a 4-3-3. Like, and there were times Enzo and Gallagher, like most of the game actually, until Gallagher got sent off, him and Enzo were like parallel. Like, we didn't even play with a 10 really today.
Nah, I saw Enzo. I don't know. I saw kind of Gallagher doing his normal Gallagher at the top, pressing with Jackson.
Oh yeah, no, but Jimmy, that's off the ball. I'm talking like in possession. I mean,
okay.
Gallagher does that stupid bullshit anyway. Like, bro, that's what he does. He does that stupid bullshit. If you told him that the corner flag was a goal, was the ball, he'd run and chase the fucking corner flag the whole game.
Maybe
this is why early in the
tell him
season,
that Astrid wets the football, so he'll chase her around the stadium. That would be nice.
This is why early in the season I was like hoping Enzo can figure out the number 10, because I know this guy likes to play 2 defensive guys in that midfield at all times. And when what's his name was injured, Caicedo was injured, and he decided to not just go Gallagher and Enzo. He decided to go and bring Leslie in. I said, "Oh, he's cooked." I know how he's thinking. I don't see a point where
ESP,
Enzo, Caicedo.
That's why I think I'll be real. When Nkunku comes back, the more people,
I think grass, man. Stop responding when I'm talking, bro. Stop responding, please. Like,
I think when Nkunku and Lavia come back, I think we play a 4-3-3, and I think Nkunku either plays on the left or as the number 9.
Yeah, I think off the left. Yeah,
I would love us to play 4-3-3, but I think we only play 4-3-3 when we're with the ball. Like when we press, Gallagher is the highest. That's when you
No, Alex. I'm saying, fuck Gallagher. He'll be out of the team. I'm saying when everyone's fit. I'm saying I think our midfield 3 will be Lavia, Enzo, and Caicedo.
Well,
I think
you agree with Carlito then, huh?
I wouldn't. Would I play that
midfield now, man?
Yes,
no. I
change his mind now.
No, I won't change my mind.
Not everything is.
I don't have the same thing as Carly. That doesn't mean anything.
I'm joking.
Yeah, it's more just because, like I said, going off what Dan said, like I can kind of see what he means, and like going off the game today and what he was doing in pre-season, it was kind of like a 4-3-3 as well at times, especially when Nkunku wasn't on the pitch. So yeah, I can see that. Him go playing like a 4-3-3.
I agree with my man here. I said it earlier. People act like Nkunku can't fucking press. Or well, Gallagher presses. Nkunku can fucking press.
Okay, he's come from literally the best pressing system in the world.
Leipzig. What are we talking about?
Not even Leipzig, bro. The Red Bull system. Has
he got the type?
Leipzig's slightly different.
It's not only about the press, because team can beat the press. What do you do without the press when you got beat? That's the problem. You can press. The problem is you're not going to be 100% press. You're not going to win the ball every time you press the teams. How you going to be set up when you beat team beat you? Team beats your press. What do you do?
Yo, Jimmy.
That's on the manager then to work that out.
I know that. Gallagher. So far, Gallagher is the only one that does that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, Alex. Then cool.
Stupidly, but
change it up, because I'll be real. Like that can't be the sole reason why you. And I'm not saying you're advocating for this. I'm just saying in general. Like
no, I'm not advocating. I'm not pushing. I just noticed. That's all it is.
Yeah, but like that can't be the sole reason why Gallagher plays, because like that means you're you're purposely hurting your team to cover for something that your press, which isn't a full press as we've talked about, is causing issues. Like you're hurting the team to fix something that you've caused in the team, if that makes sense. So like you just have to find a way around it. Like Gallagher has to then drop out. Maybe you don't press as high up. Maybe you don't even press. Like maybe you don't really press and you just like instead of pressing, you just cut passing lanes and hold yourself in like a mid block instead. Like
I don't want a creative player like Nkuku to be going into the recovery and try to make those stuff, because also at the same time you can get injured. And I don't want to.
Enzo. So when he's pressing and he's like the furthest.
I don't think Enzo's fast enough to actually do any kind of recovery. The guy's slow.
But no, it was when we saw. It's not even that. It's when we saw like Enzo as the 10 when he was like pressing as the furthest man forward. So like, when we win the ball back, what's happening then? Like what's Enzo going to do in that position? And it's like the same thing of like you don't want Nkunku being the one to press out like wide maybe, and then we win the ball and it's like no, you want him kind of in the center where he can pick the ball up and do things.
Do you think that we'll play a 4-2-3-1, get up in games, and then revert to a 4-3-3 to control them?
To control, yeah.
Because then you can take Nkunku off or move Nkunku forward, take the forward off, and then bring Lavia in.
And then lock back,
and just lock it down after that.
Yeah.
That midfield will be press resistant as fuck. I see that.
Yeah.
Yep, that could work. That definitely could work.
And against certain teams, you might want to play that 4-3, that midfield 3, because I'm sorry, I think that midfield 3 probably be one of the best in the world when they get working together. As far as pace and power and creativity and tenacity,
it's all there.
It's all there.
I slightly disagree. What midfielder showed me that they can actually shoot from outside the box and arrive late. That's why I have problem with midfield 3. Because one of the fielders has to be outside the box when you're completely against it. And watch one of those 3 that you will take.
That could be Caicedo though.
Caicedo, not Enzo.
No.
In a 4-3-3.
And 4-3-3, I don't think Caicedo can shoot. I agree with you.
Yes, he
but
can.
Yeah, he can shoot. But Caicedo is not going to be the one higher than Enzo.
No.
You don't want a Conte Kovacic situation again when Sarri
yes, thank you, Daniel. You don't want exactly the same situation again.
I think
you don't want Enzo being the man having to play defense and grab him up.
When I was saying that, I'm thinking that Lavia is DM. That's what I'm saying. Lavia DM.
Likewise, I think what he's saying is further forward, you would need one of these guys. I think both of them should add more goals to the game, and they can. But Enzo, I think he definitely can add more goals to the game. He's a better, like when people show me his highlights of him in previous. Oh, okay, I get it. Those are slower leagues, it's slower pressure, but kicking the fucking finish. So he needs to just keep practicing that. And if he's going to play as a number 8, add that to your game. There has to be a threat from the outside.
Man, that goal against Mexico,
there has to be a threat.
That goal against Mexico. Wow.
But again, right now he's playing as a 6, and that is not even going to be in his repertoire at that position. And you
I don't think he plays 6.
He played a 6. Well, he usually play if the lineup is 4-2-3-1.
I don't think we have a designated 6. Actually, I think we still play double pivot.
These guys
are both 6. They're in the line of the 6. So you have
So I see what you're saying. Yeah,
but if you get him in that 3-8 position where he can move forward and back, you will see a lot more offense out of him. He just can't right now.
I think in this game, actually, he's been way higher more times, actually. He's been present in the box. There's 2 headers that he could, by the way, the header was wonderful. Yeah. It was a really good finish header. But he was present at the box a couple of times. So that was nice to see, actually. That was nice to see.
No, the yellow card on Caicedo was not. He should have been sent off today if you really want to get down to it.
Caicedo should have been sent off.
He should have been. I say he should have been booked before the one he was booked. That
yeah.
Should have been the second. Like I said earlier, like I thought he had already been booked, and then when I saw the yellow card coming out, I was like, "Oh, we're down to 9 men." And then I was like, and then I didn't see the red. I was like, "Wait, have I got it wrong? Have I missed the yellow card?"
We should get in the beginning of the second half, second yellow immediately.
I was so surprised. Was Leslie on the bench today?
Nope.
Nah, not even.
Our bench
Yeah,
was
I
fucking.
didn't know that we did not have anybody. I did not know that we didn't have because I
Did
was
you hear about
screaming.
whether there was an injury or anything? Nothing was said.
Well, he was poor against Newcastle. He was one of
Yeah,
the
he wasn't
like
great.
he was.
But no,
poor.
that bench was a monstrosity today. Like that was an absolute monstrosity.
Yeah. Isn't Alex Matos a DM?
He's a centre mid. Like he's played like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, something the last season. He's not played a lot.
I was looking for somebody to get Caicedo off the pitch. I was like, this dude is.
Yeah, I was
he
saying
wants a red card. He was like hunting for a red card.
I think it's because we played against his team,
Mhm.
his old team.
Yeah.
This is where, like, I don't know, the old heads in the team are supposed to calm these guys down. Like, you've been here before. You've played against your old teams. You've seen everything.
That's the
You should
funny
be able
part,
to,
Daniel.
like,
They don't. He's been in the
grab
league for
him by
6
his
months.
neck, like, yo, like, I get it. You're playing against Brighton, but calm down. And he just keeps,
Yeah.
like, I was thinking, we said when we first came on the stream, he should have had a red. And I would have
Yeah.
been like, oh, yeah, he has a red. Because he was reckless, just like Gallagher was. You know, all
Yep.
these guys are four. You're 4 yellows. You're 1 yellow away. So next game, which is going to be a feisty game, I think, it's going to be a shit game. Like Scott said, it's going to be probably a 1-0 if we win it. But they're going to get yellows. Like, and it's going to be an idiot who's going to ref it. I'm not sure who they've picked yet, but it's going to be an idiot. They're going to get yellows. Now they're missing the next game. So these guys need to calm down. I don't know.
Daniel, don't you think, bro? I think
I
even
don't know,
Caicedo today could have easily been sent off.
That's
what I'm saying.
We know. We've been
Easy,
talking about that
100%.
5. Fucking A, man.
That's what
No, I wasn't here, Alex. Sorry, mate. I don't sit on my laptop for 45 minutes a day. Let me go fucking walk around a bit, bro.
You should read Quran more if you keep using fuck.
Read what?
Did you say that you read? What did you say that you want to read?
No, I
He
said
should walk
I said
around.
walk around.
Oh,
Walk
I
around.
thought you said
Read the
I was
Quran.
going to let me go read Quran. I was like, what?
Bro, no, because I came back. You don't talk about Caicedo, so I was like, let me mention it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said
I was like, let me mention Caicedo because I just came back and you don't were talking about it. So I was like, let me mention it.
My bad.
You know, bro.
No.
Fucking crazy,
I
man.
thought you said.
Big up to CNAT saying these rash tackles and stupid mistakes from Poch. It's either he's allowing it to happen or he's too dumb to correct these mistakes.
I think, based on the comments we saw earlier, I think he's allowing it to happen. We saw the comments earlier. He said, I wanted them to be aggressive. Like, so
I think Poch is
like,
he's an emotional manager, and like now we're an emotional squad. It just feeds off from the manager to players. Like when Tuchel came into the team, we got a lot more stronger mentally. And I'm seeing like the reverse effect. Whereas now we're just rushing into fouls a lot. We're playing emotional football. When we're in high intensity situations, we're getting into scraps a lot. Like I'm starting to see the discipline just deteriorate a little bit, but maybe it's an experience thing. Big up to Rigo Park saying, how did Craig Pawson give a pen on Colwill? Is he the only person on earth who saw ball to hand, not ball to face? What the fuck is wrong with English referees? All I saw was him just get swarmed as soon as he made the decision. We didn't even know if it was a penalty or a goal kick from where I was sitting.
Yeah.
Thankfully, VAR actually intervened. It's the first time I've seen a decision get reversed from the monitor, thankfully. But yeah, God knows. That refereeing was atrocious.
Hey, hold on a second. I got all the love for Craig Paulson today because he could have sent Caicedo off so many times and he didn't. And he had to whistle to his lips a couple of times. So no, I ain't.
At the same time, you should have sent Milner for that.
Maybe I need.
He was. At the same time, Milner should not be on the pitch.
No. That is not the rule. That's not the rule.
Double jeopardy.
The rule is double
No.
jeopardy.
He should have had a second yellow. It's not 2 red cards. He should have had a second yellow.
Oh, I say he should have said the yellow. He should have said the red card.
For the undercut.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I agree with the undercut. I thought you meant for
he could have broke his neck.
Yes.
Did you see the images or like?
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Not even that. Like at the end of the game. So when there was those like it was showing at the end of the game when like Fofana jumped on Badiashile's back and then Badiashile shoved that Brighton player. If you look in the background, Broja's there. Like his nose is a mess. Like there's just blood pouring everywhere out of his nose at the end of the game. Like,
no, I agree with that.
I
thought you meant
actually
on the
going to
challenge.
ask you about the double jeopardy because I still think, and I still think that that's a direct. Double jeopardy works only if he does not trying to if he trying to get to the ball. There's no challenge on Mudryk where Milner is actually going to play the ball first before the Mudryk.
Now,
That's my problem.
They've done a little change on that rule. The only time you're
I
going
was
to get a
gonna say,
red
is it not-
card when a penalty is called is if it's a red card on the field of play. And on you know, if it's anywhere on the pitch, if the challenge is a red card, it's a red card in the box and a penalty. If it's a foul in the box, whether you play the ball or not, and it's a penalty, I believe they've changed it to where it can only be a penalty and a yellow.
Okay, so for me, no. The rule actually is if he tries to attempts to get the ball at the last, and he was the last defender, that means that he gets a yellow. When he does not try to get to the ball and he only thinks about taking the player off the game, that actually considers as stopping from what's the rule?
No, redneck. Yeah, but the way you have to think about it is if that foul happened in the middle of the pitch, it's not even a yellow. It's not a regular yellow card offense. That's what they're talking about. If it's a yellow card offense, like he yanked him down because he was trying to go shoulder to shoulder and clack his legs.
And also it wasn't
but that's my point.
That's why I didn't think it was a penalty when I first saw it. Then I saw the legs, and I'm like, oh, it's a definite penalty. You clacked his legs.
Because if for me, he was not even attempting to play the ball because you don't have to like Mudryk is in control of the ball. No. That's not what I'm saying. It wasn't the shoulder to shoulder. It was extended arm.
It wasn't. He was trying. Like that happens throughout the game. It's never a yellow, right?
I know. I understand
that,
but that's the last.
The yellow card challenges, right? In that situation, it is a foul. It's a penalty, but they're not going to give him a red card for that. Only a yellow card.
I'm confused. Though. Is it not, regardless of whether it's like whether he tries to make a challenge? Is it not dogso? Is it not denial of a goal scoring opportunity? Isn't that straight red?
It doesn't matter. Even if it's on the field, it's still red card because he goal score stops from goal scoring opportunity. That's the rule.
Outside the box.
You know what it is? Yeah, he got a yellow for the
outside
penalty.
the box and inside the box.
But he got a yellow card for the penalty, and he should have got another yellow for that broja. The way he bent his back.
Look, Ziet, why you get when adults are talking?
Man, I just don't think that foul wasn't enough for a yellow card in regular play, so it won't be given a red card in that situation. That's the only time you get a red card, and double jeopardy doesn't apply.
So, a lot of people are conflating that what was his name for Tottenham got sent off with a red card for the challenge in the box. Yeah, that would have been a red card in anywhere in the field. That's a red card.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not
violent conduct, isn't it?
That's violent conduct. Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. When Van Dijk red card.
Which one?
The one that he got. I don't remember the team.
Newcastle.
Yeah, that's not even a foul. If it's an actual, what's his name? That's a yellow card. But it was in the open, so he got the red one. But that's a yellow card.
Yeah, but in regular play, it's a yellow card. Like I'm saying, in regular play, that challenge that Miller did is not a yellow card.
Yeah. Okay. How is not a yellow card in the open field?
In open field, that's not a yellow card. That's shoulder to shoulder. Like hit his leg. That's a foul.
It depends if he does it while Mudryk's down. It depends if he's doing it while Mudryk's on the counter. If he does it while Mudryk's on the counter, then it's a yellow card. You got to look at the different scenarios.
Exactly. Hold on a second. You see, Isaac was thank you. Isaac was in control of the ball, and it was outside the box. And what's his name? Got the red card. Same thing in the box. Mudryk has a control of the ball. Milner take him off without even trying to get to the ball. I don't understand.
I think
let me explain, Alex. You said the first one was outside the box, so they had no chance to get a penalty. They didn't get a penalty. So in lieu of a red card, we got a penalty and a yellow.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. That maybe I didn't know that there's a change there because I thought he was stopping from goal scoring opportunity no matter where.
No,
No,
that,
it
that's
has
what
to be a
Isaac's one
non-penalty
was.
situation, I believe.
Isaac's one. If Van Dijk doesn't touch him, he's in on net. I don't think Mudryk had a kind of a bad touch, which that's why I don't think it was.
no.
But again,
I
one's
think it was,
outside
I
the
think it
You
was
box,
will
fair,
watch
one's
man.
inside
the
the
please
box.
watch the replay and watch what's his name, extended arm, try to grab Mudryk from he dragged him first before he went down.
No, yeah, he did. But I
thank
think
you,
when they got
Francis,
to that
in the
position,
chat. Thank
when
you.
they got to that position, I think he had maybe a slightly heavy touch, maybe.
Yeah, again, it's because it's a double jeopardy. Did anybody explain why we got a drop ball and they didn't get a corner kick off the Caldwell thing?
It's because I was gonna say I got explained afterwards. It's because they gave the penalty, and because the penalty got overturned, they got. Because I got confused to begin with, but yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right. People were going, why didn't they get a corner kick? Because the end of the play was the penalty awardance, not the ball going out.
I actually him give the penalty because it was not like he didn't do this. What he did is he kept a hand down and he pointed low to the penalty kick because
he went like
ref
down
was
there.
in the yes, he kind of did.
He wasn't
like this.
sure.
He wasn't. Yeah, I thought it was like he wasn't sure what was going on. I saw the hand gesture to the penalty, but then I was like, "Is he really like you know what I'm saying?" The way I was like, maybe he didn't, and then VAR showed that there's actually is a check-in, but I saw him point to the spot. I saw him point to the spot. It was just low. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, like this.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, man.
I don't understand how he even saw it was a hand. I mean, it wasn't even close to hitting his hand. And why is Caldwell's hand up here? I don't get that either.
Even from the VAR, the guy gave a penalty. That's unless I'm high. That signal is for a penalty. No, Jester. That signal is for a penalty. He went VAR and he pointed to the spot.
No,
he pointed to the corner.
He pointed to the corner.
People just thought that it was towards the penalty because they sent them. First of all, you need to know that people in the stadium or anybody else knew that he gave a penalty in the first place. I saw it, but I thought that it was maybe it was wrong, but I saw it. So I don't think anybody knew that he actually gave the penalty. That's why VAR actually got involved. So we after that, after looking at the screen, because they told him, "Yo, go look at the screen." It didn't hit him in the hand; it hit him in the face. So he went, saw him hit him in the face, and when he came out, he pointed the VAR and he pointed this direction, but he pointed the corner. It wasn't the penalty sign.
Yeah,
I thought it was a penalty too, though. Everybody got wrong, but he was pointing towards direction.
I lost my head.
Yeah, I think he.
I lost my head. I was.
How can we talk about fucking 10 added minutes? Are you having a laugh? Where the fuck did they get 10 minutes from?
Oh, I can tell you where they got 10 minutes from. Broja, the penalty decision, substitutions. It's easily
VAR.
10 minutes.
I don't know about 10 minutes.
No, easily 10
No,
minutes.
bro, didn't
over 10 minutes.
Broja, what do you call it? Broja happened after they gave
Okay, that's fine, but that's why it went to 15.
There's another problem with the whole situation. Referee cannot take the player off the field if he constantly bleeding. You have to bring the medics on the field. You cannot tell Broja to leave the field. He's under medical thing. It's the head trauma. You cannot make him walk until the medical clears him. And that's why Broja was arguing. He was full blood of what's the name? Full hand of blood. And he's saying, first of all, I don't have nothing on my shirt. I don't have to get out the field. That's number one. Number two, you have to be cleared by medical before you get walked off the field if it's a hand injury. That's why he was arguing. And the referee was just kicking him out.
It was always going to be 10 minutes. I was saying, when it was at the 70-minute mark, I was like, oh, there's 30 minutes left in this game.
No.
I'm not complaining about 10 minutes. By the time the Broja got bleeding nose, it was already almost 10. So the wasting time from referee, actually, more than from Broja.
So it's I'm not worried about the minutes added on. Those were perfectly fine.
They should have a corner kick from the Caldwell's header. Yeah, when they hit him in the face, it would.
No, that's what we're saying. Is because he called a penalty on the field. That ball never went out.
The ball. Oh, you're right.
Big up Staffy in the comments. Big up, my guy.
Yeah.
Andy Q says, big up Lewis. Expressions is shameless, by the way. Barca won, bro. Big 3 points and clean sheet. Take that mid-table. What? Not too sure, but big up for the donation. guess Barcelona won, so I don't really rate Barcelona. But big up to
cares?
Christensen and all of that. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, especially as Seamus. They just bagged 3 goals at Manchester City.
And they should have been,
Fucking
actually,
annoying.
they bagged 4 goals at Manchester City. One was an own
What was
goal.
that 4th goal?
There was no goal by Son. So they scored 4 times. Just one in the wrong goal.
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't catch
And
too much of it.
Are we going to bring up the fact that City doesn't look like City anymore?
We always do
I
before
think
this.
we always do this in the first half of the season. It's like they do.
Yeah, but
we had this debate yesterday where like they actually have more points this season than they did last season. I think. By the same.
Yeah, but is the team as good as last season? As in the players on the pitch?
Even
I think you may be right. You may be right. We're missing a Gundogan, but the teams that challenge them that close season, they're not as good as they last season either. So it's kind of like a level up. Everything kind of leveled themselves. Like the Prodigal keeps saying that, oh my God, people don't watch Arsenal closely. We actually play wonderfully. Like you're blind.
Yeah,
literally blind. The defense is solid, but I don't think we're that solid like he thinks it is because how many clean sheets we have this game?
I think they conceded 9 goals in 4 games or something like that.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. We're still conceding in each game most of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Even I think they're playing. I think they're playing Foden and Alvarez out of position. I don't think.
Well, they
Foden's-
are.
I don't
But
think
Pep
Foden's
plays everybody
going
out of position.
I was going to say,
I'm actually talking about Arsenal.
This is the same. This is the same place he played Alvarez last season, where he performed.
Yeah.
Like,
Can we talk about the Man City goalkeeper, please? He was on
it was
squad watch
horrible.
today.
It was horrible.
He was terrible.
Never should be challenged
I don't
with even
remember
comparing
Alvarez.
to Alisson. Never should be compared to Alisson.
I will never ask why Alisson starts over him ever again because I know now.
best keeper in the world. That's why.
Yeah, the best Brazilian keeper. You know that for a fact after today. That was terrible. You get your arm to 2 balls, you better save them. He got a hand to one, pushed it into the net, and the first one went right underneath his arm. Like, come on, dude. You're supposed to be the man, right?
Yeah, Aki got 2. Yeah, you're right.
I'm going to say that Sanchez would have saved them.
I'm not going to be that shameless.
Stop, I hear it. I'm here for
it. Facts.
Vaddy says, what's your starting back line against Man United? I'd guess still Cucurella and James have to go, right?
Cucurella
and James are back, so Colwell back on the bench.
I take out Colwell and I take out Silver and I put in Cucurella.
Yeah, it was me. Yeah, that was big stuff.
So I need to mention
the Sassy, Badia, Shield, James, Cucurella.
And Cucurella. There you go.
Yeah, Thiago Silva's going to start, I bet.
Oh, he probably will. Like they asked him, he was on.
I mean,
I wouldn't.
He was good today.
Oh, he had some.
Yeah, Silva was good.
Brilliant moments.
I think it's going to be Thiago Badia Shield, not Disasi. I swear he's going to drop Disasi.
No, he will. No, he will.
He
will. But I think Disasi has sublime game today.
Oh yeah,
he was.
They know each other pretty good because they played at Monaco together. So
and we talked about this on Jimmy's stream, Alex, but like, he still doesn't get the respect he deserves, man. This season.
Yeah.
You know why? Because he's taken Caldwell's minutes away from him. Is the more that the Sassy puts in good performances, the less minutes that Caldwell's going to get in a game. Because Badia Shield's your number 1 with the left foot.
Yeah, no, they play on opposite sides. Like that's nothing. It's nothing to do with.
Even when
Colwell.
he was playing with Colwell, like he still.
Yeah, even when he was playing and Colwell was playing, when Colwell was playing left back, he still wasn't getting respect. I don't know what it is about the Sassy. I'm not saying it's a race thing. I'm not saying it's anything. I don't know what it is. It's a genuine. I don't know why he doesn't get the respect he deserves. It's nothing to do with Colwell.
If Silva played Wednesday, it's fucking pathetic. That's all I'm gonna say.
Why is it pathetic?
The thing is,
Jimmy, 40, and we just played today. That's why.
Jimmy,
so
ain't
it's
even
more
that
odds that he either get hurt or put up a stinker because he's 40. But okay, y'all don't
Jimmy,
give a
ain't
fuck
even...
about. If y'all think age don't mean nothing because you motherfuckers are in your 20s, so you think age don't mean nothing.
I can't lie, Jimmy. It's not even about
a lot of these young people. They think age don't mean nothing.
I get what you're saying, Jimmy. For me, I kind of agree. It's just not about Silva. It's if Disasi gets dropped. If Disasi gets dropped, bro, if Badishile gets dropped, it is what it is, right? He's played well, but like I can make sense of it. There's no reason why Disasi should be dropped. If Disasi's dropped, it's fucking fucking joke.
No
Well,
reason.
I thought Betty Shield was brilliant today.
Oh
I
no,
don't know why
I'm
you
not saying he
would drop
wasn't. I'm
him.
saying though, like I can make more sense of that because he's just come back from injury. Like, I can make more sense of that with the Badiashile one. Like I said, I'd play both of them and drop Silva. But I'm saying
I'm
if
fine
his
with that. I
manager
wouldn't
wants to be
argue that
attractive,
point.
I actually will approach this with in a tactical ways.
To see that.
Tactical. How does Manchester United play?
Sit back. They sit back.
they don't
They
Exactly.
actually.
counterattack.
They
So,
don't
what-
anymore. Like they
No, they
try and
do.
possess the ball a bit more.
What
They
I'm
sit
saying
back.
is like,
I don't think they know how to play.
if we're gonna get
Yeah, that's
if we're gonna get countered by put the defensive players that capable of running back.
Well,
That's all I'm
Disasi,
saying. Like, look at the tactic. Disasi and Badiashile, they can run back. So if we get caught in a transition, at least have a center backs that capable of recovering. That's all I'm saying.
and I want to add to that. Wingers, you got to help out the defense from time to time and not just loaf around the pitch. Especially if you're down
sometimes,
to
yeah.
10 men, you might want to try
Will
to play
Palmer
some
was did
defense.
wonderfully
I
today.
talked
helping
about that
Natson.
all game. I
Yeah.
just wish our wingers press and work as hard as as Jackson and Gallagher does.
Yeah.
Just close. You ain't got to work even as hard. Yeah, I'm
thing is,
always
Jimmy,
going
like-
after Silver. Fuck you mean? Because I want my young fucking players to get cohesion.
Exactly.
So Jimmy, like it's just got
If they don't
mentioned.
play
It's-
together and
Palmer-
Thiago Silva leaves next season, where are we gonna get experience to play with each other? Are we gonna be starting from the zero again?
Start from zero. That's what they want.
Alex, I keep
Start from
mentioning that, bro.
zero.
Like, what happens if, like, tomorrow Silva decides I've had enough, I'm just going to retire? Then what? We're fucked. Like, we're legit fucked because none of these motherfuckers have played together before. So you're just going to have to start
Exactly.
from scratch.
People forget that
Like,
we have a
actually,
young team and
Well,
we do need
the
to play.
only experience you've got is Disasi and Colwell. They're the only two who have played together, and it's like 2 games. Like, that's all you're starting. Yeah, but
Well,
going back to
Disasi and
Jimmy, like,
Badiashile played a whole season together.
Badiashile, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking for
Yeah,
Chelsea.
I saw what you said.
They played quite a few games, more than a season. Yeah, they
I'm like, look, I take my L on so far on Badiashile. I make fun of his forehead, but
Hey,
the guy has the biggest forehead in the world, man.
He's a funny shaped dude. The way his shoulders,
Yeah,
is,
funny shape.
funny shaped motherfucker. He's a funny shaped dude.
Hey, he can play some damn defense though.
He's a hell of a. Even that pass today, that over the head pass.
Yeah,
that was a great fucking pass. That was
that's tech right there. That's more tech than Gallagher's ever shown.
Yeah, that was some tech. Man. That was a.
What's his name?
That was a hell of a pass.
I liked how Son cleared the ball from on the set pieces too. That ball back.
Yeah.
Good for him. Yeah. Good for him. Jackson did
One
great.
over the top and all that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think it's going to come together. You just got to get everybody back and playing games together.
We've got a good run of games coming up now as well.
That's the thing. Like, we keep saying it every single time, and we'll probably keep saying it for the rest of the season. We just got to now keep consistent. Like, this game means nothing if in the next game against United we come out and lose 3-0, we play like shit again. Like, it means nothing. And that's why I kind of agree with what Daniel said earlier, where, like, right now, if we're talking as we are right now, there's not a lot of things I can take from this game forward outside, like, the Enzo performance, the Disasi performance. Like, outside of that, I can't really take much. That may change. That may be something we revisit in like a couple games. If in the next couple games we win, then I can go, okay, this is the game where it started in terms of the confidence and everything. Like, because that's what I thought Tottenham was. Because after the Tottenham game, we had the City game where we played off. Oh, okay, maybe that's the game where we had the confidence, and then we lost again. It was like, okay, never mind.
Yeah, let's hope.
Yeah, fucking hope. So big up to our guy Musi saying, remember when Tuchel's on manager with James? Yeah, I remember that one as well. That was all good. Big up to everybody that's locked in, though. Hit the like button, subscribe, and all of that.
It's been a decade since we won an OT. A decade.
Jesus Christ.
I think May 2013.
It's been 5 years since we actually got a result against them.
Yeah,
in the league.
we gotta get a win at Old Trafford. Like, this is fucking.
We have to.
Yeah, before it falls down.
Taking.
And don't eat the chicken. If you're going, don't eat the chicken.
Oh no! I'm not getting any food at Old Trafford. Fuck that.
They're coming up for food poisoning. They got food poisoning over there.
I would never get
salmonella.
general.
Lewis, when was the last time we got a result at Goodison Park? Because that's where we have to go afterwards. Like we've legit got Old Trafford away.
We won last year.
17 when we won the league.
No, we won last. Didn't we win there last year?
What, Goodison Park? I think so.
Start of the season, no?
At the start of the season, we won like 1-0 or something like that.
Yeah, Jorginho penalty.
Oh yeah, last season.
Hey, it's longer. I'm just remembering the season before. Fuck me, that was terrible.
That game was hideous. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't remember that one either. Email, what's that you want me to play? Badia short overhead chances. Oh, so he's done it before.
Oh wow.
This guy's got tech, man. People don't understand.
Damn, that's literally the exact same fucking move. Look, bang, control, bang over the top.
Attempted at Monaco, scored at Chelsea.
Wow.
Real shit.
Wow. Nice.
He's just showing.
We got a ball.
Big up, Fata.
Put some respect on his forehead.
What do you mean put some respect on my forehead? What did I do?
We're talking about Badia Shield.
Not your forehead. That is shield forehead. What did I do, cuz?
Ziad is here cooking, Fatur.
Hey, Ziad, I can't lie. I'm going to revoke your United away tickets, man.
Oh yeah, Fata, you said you wanted to say something like an hour ago. What was on your mind?
An hour ago.
No, it was like, I don't know what Ziad was talking about. Like, Gallagher is shit anyway, so
okay,
he's not dumb enough to get himself a send off anyway. So that's not my point. But yeah, yo, that was.
I'll tell you what, I'm actually excited a bit like about our attack against United now.
You know what?
What's that attack gonna be?
Oh yeah.
It'll be the same as today. It'll be the same as today, just Palmer in the 10, which is way better.
Bloody hope so.
100%.
And hopefully Nkunku coming off the bench, giving us a 20 minutes or so.
That's the thing. Like,
You start Jackson or Broja?
Jackson.
Can you guys see Nkunku will start at least like maybe around Everton game maybe, or Sheffield United game?
Nope.
Or I wouldn't mind Broja starting the game after United though.
Okay.
Well, the Everton game.
I wouldn't mind Broja starting that game.
I wouldn't mind either.
If they bring Jackson back this week, I wouldn't mind Broja starting.
Yeah, I'm calm with that as well. I'll be real, Fata. I don't see Nkunku starting until like potentially Luton.
Yeah, probably a couple weeks. Yeah.
They'll bring his minutes 15, then 30, 45.
And then
it should be all right though without Nkunku anyway. Yeah, it should be all right without Nkunku anyway. So you know what? Give him a Preston North End game or maybe the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup to warm him up though. He can play, right?
That's a month away.
FA third round, we got Preston.
Yeah, that's Lewis. That's
big
normal.
easy home game in the cup. Let's go. Light work. Actually, no. Let me not speak after that Wimbledon game.
Literally, like give him a Carabao Cup game or what's it called?
What about that sin against this club?
That's the thing. Give him
what was that?
I said give him the Carabao Cup game if we go through Newcastle, and then FA Cup game as well, just to warm him up.
Just depends on when he's ready to feature. If he's ready to feature, give him 20 minutes on Wednesday. If not, just leave him out the squad again. Won't make a difference. Been there before.
Do you know Chelsea HQ?
Chelsea HQ, yeah, I know him.
The account, the guy.
Yeah, the guy tweeted like, he's like, I swear, it shouldn't be a penalty on Mudryk from. I was like, dude.
From where I see, it was from where.
Now, what are you moaning about? We got the penalty, won the game. Move.
From where I see, I thought it was a shoving. I think it was elbowing.
Yeah, you saw the hand too, right? It was a hand. It wasn't shoulder to shoulder. He stiff-armed him.
Yeah, and also Milner should have been sent off as well because he was the last man on the line.
No, that is not the rule. We already went through.
Listen, I was outside just now when y'all was having that conversation.
Would you like me to go over that again?
No, but if you're the last man,
no, Sherlock Holmes, we're good. If
you're the last man, you get a red. I've seen it.
But it's shameless, man.
That is outside the box.
Huh?
Outside the box, yes.
It wasn't outside the box all my life.
No, but
no. You're not getting what I'm saying.
Van Dijk bring down Isak.
It was outside the box.
Oh, he was
Was he
outside.
outside the box? I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
outside.
So instead of a red, we got a yellow and a penalty.
Yellow and a
Yeah, we already went
because
through
of
it.
the double
Justin is
jeopardy.
right. It's a
Double jeopardy,
different
yes, sir.
rule.
See,
We changed.
because what they're saying
let me look back at the
what they're
replay
saying
again.
is Milner did try to get the ball. Because if you
Uh,
don't try to go for
yeah.
the ball, like Alex said, it is a red.
Well,
If
if
you-
it's a
if you
red,
make
if
that
it's a red,
tackle-
if it's a red
No,
open
if
play,
you make that tackle and they consider you not going for the ball, it's a red. But if they consider you going for the ball, it's a yellow. That's the double jeopardy rule that you're talking about. If
No.
they felt like, no, if Milner would have grabbed Nugent and just pulled him down, he would have got a straight red. I'm telling you that. I don't care if it was in the box or out the box. If he would have grabbed Mudryk as the last man and pulled him down, he would have gotten a straight red. In the box or out the box. It don't matter. You have to be going for the ball. I remember
well, it has
that
to be.
part
It
of
has to be a football play.
yeah,
Yes.
football play. If you understand what I
Yeah.
mean, it has to be a football play. And a
Yeah,
shove,
if you
a jostle is a football play. That so like the foul was a football play.
If
I
somebody
guys, I gotta go. I gotta go.
if
on
somebody
more
gets around
stream,
you,
so
in-
I'll see you
in-
guys
Big
later.
up, brother. Take care.
you know, outside the box and you tackle him, you could get a red card too.
Yeah.
So like I said,
yeah.
if it's a red card out in the field of play, it'll be a red card and a penalty. That's why Romero got a red card and a penalty, because Romero had a red card challenge. It has nothing to do, you know, that's nuances, and that's why the rule book is about too damn big, because they break stuff down into little
Also,
minutia.
like it's a mess in terms of different leagues as well. Because as I said, like I thought it was like denial of a goal scoring opportunity, which is based on what I've seen in other leagues, whereas apparently it doesn't seem to be the case. But fuck knows.
Yeah. Premier League has their own rules. I think a lot of the other leagues are pretty much UEFA. There might be some tweaks to them. EPL is way off from UEFA. I mean, it's like night and day sometimes when the referee does games. Handball is way different between UEFA and the EPL. And that's why when you watch Champions League, you're going, that's not a handball in England. Right. Different set of rules.
Makes more sense. Makes more sense. Big up to Musa as well, saying, actually, Chelsea give me a little bit of consistency. Now's the time to be able to do it. Good run of games coming up. Favorable opposition. Just figure out how to deal with low blocks for the first time in ages. And then,
Big up, Lewis.
who knows?
I'm gonna bounce,
Might
bro.
go on a good run.
I got some
Big
steaks
up,
to make.
brother. It's been real. We're gonna run up. We're gonna end the stream anyway. I've got to go on to a back again pod. But yeah, big up to everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, and all of that. We're gonna head over to Never a Foul. Up the Chelsea. Big up, people. Big up.